Hello and welcome once again. Another YouTube stream. I haven't done these for a little bit. We've been doing a whole bunch of Twitch this week, and it's been going very well. So I'm going to keep doing a bunch of that. And I'll do streams on YouTube as well, and we'll see what happens. But Twitch has actually been going very well. Hi, Jens. Welcome in. Welcome in to everybody that's coming in, anybody that's lurking, anybody that's watching in the future, etc., etc., etc. I forgot my own spiel for a second. Blah. First one this week. Yes, this is the only one this week. I have yet to figure out exactly what the ratio is going to be going forward, because again, the Twitch streams have done surprisingly really well. Like, more people have come into that than have come in for even just the regular YouTube streams. So those have been going good. But I don't want to, like, abandon YouTube, so I'm going to do both until one website is like, hey, sign this paperwork that does a thing. And that's the only thing that's going to keep me going from, like, specifically one or the other, is if I have to sign something. Problem is, I need to figure out, like, what I'm going to stream where, how often I'm going to do that. If nothing else, there will always be the VODs on this channel and the shorts on this channel. And then the shorts also on the TikTok, and then streams here and there. Like, I'm all over the place, basically, because I have the time to do so right now. We'll see how long that lasts, too. Watching the TOTK VOD, ooh, I'm having a good time with that. Tears of the Kingdom, oh, I've been doing that on Twitch, putting the VODs up on here. We're doing more of that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I am loving that already, because, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. Not in VR yet. It'll happen. It always happens. Alright, but today, we are going to be going into Elder Scrolls Online. And I think we're actually going to finish the story. We're actually going to get there. I'm probably going to lag for a second as I'm getting into the game. Be there for sure tomorrow. Nice. That'll be over on the Twitch. We'll have a nice time of it. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I just get sucked up into that game, so hopefully I can go for a long time. I've been messing around with it as well. I have like a follower goal on there now and a bunch of other stuff. I'm working on things. Working on all kinds of things so that it can be brought up to the amount of stuff that I have going on the YouTube as well. Alright, we're into the game. Let me just move things around here. Did you get the chest in the first shrine already? Which one do you mean? The one with, like, the thing that's going by with the hook? Because I didn't see another chest in there. I don't know how things go. Heck, you know what? Oh, I might have to. I can always go back. 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 But today, ESO. We're finishing this up, I think. Like, we're at the end. And then we'll be good until Necrom drops, which should be at some point next month. I don't remember exactly when, but that's coming up relatively soon. So after today, we might be done with ESO for like up to a month, which is crazy to think about. It's in the corner of the room after the second cat. I don't think I looked there. I'm gonna have to look around. Thank you for that, because I would never notice it, and I would end up needing a guide. Okay. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to Mandrake Manor. We're at the combined storyline of High Isle and Firesong. So this is the end of things. Also, you may notice I changed the layout on this screen a little bit, tiny bit. I took the Twitter off of this screen because Twitter is a bit of a dumpster fire right now, and I don't like having it here the entire stream. It is still it is still at the ending there, because I do still need to promote it, but I'm not gonna have it on stream the entire time. And now chat can be bigger on the screen. You'll remind me tomorrow as well. And we'll see if I go. Well, actually, no, I can warp to it. Never mind. Yeah, remind me tomorrow. It's gonna be like, I'd have to walk all the way back. No, I don't. No, I don't have to walk anywhere. I can teleport. What's wrong with me? Where am I? Is this where Mandrake Manor is? No, it's not. Where the hell is Mandrake Manor? It's that high aisle. Mandway Kumano is over this way. We go to there. We need to talk to Adventure Mommy. Start the combined storyline. Probably finish it up. Hopefully finish it up. I want to do this. I want to do this. And then I gotta figure out what to stream on YouTube next week. I have to have at least one YouTube stream a week. At least. Preferably more. But at least one. And these first 2 weeks of the Twitch, I want to push the Twitch hard and like get that up there. So we'll see how things go. Chatting on phone? Oh god, yeah. Phone keyboard. I try to do the phone keyboard sometimes if I'm watching a stream at work and when there's nothing to do. And man, I fat finger everything. It used to be, like, a couple of years ago, I'm lagging again because the game's loading. It used to be, before I would go to sleep at night, I would watch whatever stream I was watching on my computer. I would watch it in bed for a bit on my phone. And I would go to type things, and I would have to hit an M for something. And M is right next to enter. And I would always end up entering half of a message. And then I stopped watching streams in bed. Oh yeah, love those visual glitches when we first load in. Okay. Mandrake Manor. For the end. What did I get hit with? Who threw a thing at me? Somebody threw something at me.
Off we go.
To be fair, whenever this game gives you any throwable item, I throw it at anyone I see as well. So I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Adventure Mommy! Is she in the backyard? Because the peace talks haven't actually started. Something's up.
Ah, good to see you, my dear. Zodgy found you, I take it?
Yes, he
Come,
did.
We have much to discuss. I'm glad Zodgy found you. Sometimes he actually manages to surprise me.
Sometimes he does his job.
So much. I hesitate to ask, but Lord Baccaro is reluctant to move forward with the peace talks while the Ascendant Order remains a threat.
Lord Baccaro, huh? You mean that guy that I still don't fully trust? He's reluctant to do the peace talks? I don't trust him. He hasn't done anything yet. But he's too nice. You know when someone is too nice? It's like, oh, I'll help out with everything. And then everything falls apart. And you're like, why did everything fall apart? I helped out with everything. You made it fall apart, didn't you? Yes, because I was secretly evil all along. Like that, I have that feeling. He hasn't done anything, but I don't trust him. And I've been saying this like since day one. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. I think the Order still poses a threat because didn't we beat the hell out of them?
The Ascendant Lord and his minions are still out there somewhere.
Oh, that's right, the Lord.
Lord Baccaro is hesitant to proceed when an attack could occur at any moment. But I can't keep the Alliance leaders here much longer. Their patience with the situation grows thin.
Well, are they really going to abandon this all?
They are a proud and fickle lot, but they have one thing in common, dear. They respect you.
Oh.
Go to the city palace and talk to them. Ask them to remain patient. Then speak to Lord Baccaro. See if you can convince him to let me get things started.
I will do the thing.
Find the Alliance leaders at Gonfalon Palace and convince them to wait just a little longer. After that, look for Lord Baccaro at the city's western docks. He's been there for days, overseeing the Society of the Steadfast Relief Efforts for Galen.
Okay. Audio fixed. You can hear things now. Lovely. Alright. Gonfalon Palace. Where? Let's find... that way. It's been a long time since I've been to Gonfalon. Gonflon. This way? Hopefully? Maybe? Do I need to go up? Do I need to go down? Don't remember. I think I need to go up. And then this way. And then up here. Imagine how that must look of just a lizard riding a giant lizard up the stairs. To somebody that just lives there all the time. Like, really? You just took your horse up the stairs and your horse is a giant lizard? Hello, princely prince.
They've separated us, have us under constant guard.
What's this game about?
I feel
Oh,
like
man.
a prisoner. And all because Lord Bicaro wants to maintain the sanctity of his
This
peace
is Elder
talks.
Scrolls Online, so if you've played any Elder
I want
Scrolls
to hear your
game,
news. Where have you been, my friend?
this takes place before any of them. And it's basically Elder Scrolls, the MMO. And we are at the last bit of storyline of main quest, of main game, and all of the expansions. Up until another expansion comes out next month. So currently, we're dealing with the three major factions of the game, which are the factions that you're in for like PvP. The Central Authority Empire that usually runs Tamriel in a lot of the Elder Scrolls games. The king is dead. There is no successor. So everything is in turmoil, and the three factions are vying for the throne. And right now, near at the end of the storyline, there's peace talks that are supposed to be happening. And right now they're not. And we're trying to figure out why. Because it's not the royals. They're getting ready to leave because they're like, why do you keep delaying the talks? Why can't we do these talks? Because Lord Bicaro keeps delaying them. Because there is a guy who's trying to kill them all and disrupt the peace talks. But yeah, that's the basic gist of currently now. Where have I been? I've been to Galen Ephelon, stopped a plot involving volcanoes and sea elves and terrible stuff.
Druids and sea elves. Huh. Impressive as always. And have you learned anything more about the Ascendant Order and its mysterious lord?
Not yet. But Lady Arabelle is running down some leads. The peace talks will be going. Please don't leave.
Yes, yes. For a Breton noble, Lady Arabelle seems quite competent. I know my father trusts her, despite her ties to Emmerich and the Covenant. We'll get to it. I can't wait to get out of this room so we can finally start talking.
He's ready to go. Where else? What about upstairs? Upstairs. High King Emmerich is that way? Who's up here? Well, I mean, I know who's up here because there's only one left after that. Hello, Queen.
Do you bring news, my friend? Is Lord Bicaro ready to summon us so we can finally engage in the discussions of peace?
Oh, we're so close. The Ascendant Order's still out there. We got to beat them up, and then everything's gonna be good. So we're just getting some leads. It's gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. Gonna be fine.
Well, that's something at least. I swear, though, if something doesn't change soon, I'm going to call for Captain Zaji and return to my own domain. I've been absent long enough as it is.
Oh yeah, Baba was a good time. Oh yeah, it is when you came in. Cool. You're gonna don't abandon the peace talks.
Locked away for my safety is not what I had imagined when I agreed to attend this conference. I'll abide a little longer, but my royal patience is growing quite thin. Go, my friend. End the threat so we can get to the business that brought us here.
Why can't you just do the talks like... You're all in the same building. Why can't you do the peace talks just, like, right here? Just in the lobby. You're all here. Sit down and talk. Go and get her favorite cat. Hi, Clump. Welcome in.
I used to enjoy my visits to the archipelago. It was a welcome change from the hustle and bustle of my court. But because of the Ascendant Order, I'm practically a prisoner in here. But tell me, what have you been up to?
I went to Galen, Ifila, and I stopped the plot, blah, 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 blah.
More druidic traitors? I really must have a talk with their elders.
Okay, gents.
And they were working with sea elves. That's not an alliance I would have predicted. But what about the Ascendant Order? Any sign of them or their lord?
Tracking down leads, please be patient. Please be patient. Please hold. Your peace talks are very important to us.
Aha, Arabelle. She's never failed me yet. Give her whatever help she requires. I haven't spoken to Irene or Ernskar since the celebration. I think I actually miss them. The guards are overly protective of us, and we've had practically no contact.
They're literally on the other side of the door. Why are the guards doing that? I blame Bacaro. I blame Bacaro entirely. You haven't spoken to any of the other leaders.
No. Lord Bacaro wants the peace talks to occur under controlled conditions. He's worried that if left to our own devices, we'd start another war. And I can't say he's wrong. We're all a bit hot-headed and stubborn, if you hadn't noticed.
That's a big excuse. You've literally got them in the same building. Just like have a couple guards there or something. Be in the room. You don't have to have like 1,000 people around. Like, come on. It's Bacaro. It has to be Bacaro. That pretty much solidifies it for me. Has to be. If it's not, I will be shocked.
Fish. What self-respecting lady.
Teddy, you've been biased against this man the entire time. Yes. I'm genre savvy. Watch me be right.
This is not good. Rigert needs help.
Rigert's gonna wait. Where are you, Bacaro? Oh! I'm fine. Parkour. Pure parkour. And that way. Oh, Bacaro! Can I just smack you now and be done with it? Where the hell? Docks below that way? So he's like all the way over there. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. At least I think it's this way. Should be this way. Please be this way. There you are.
Let's get these supplies on board. The people of Galen need our assistance.
Hey, you know who else needs assistance? Peace talks.
Haha, the defender of the three thrones and the savior of the sisters. I'm afraid you've caught me at a bad time. The Society of the Steadfast is needed in Vastir, and my ship is ready to depart. I decided to oversee the relief efforts personally.
Oh, you did you? That's a handy way to get out of here instead of doing the peace talks that you're supposed to be working on. They should get started now.
Lady Arabelle uses every weapon in her arsenal. I suppose that's why I hired her. But the timing isn't right, my friend. There's too much at stake to risk another setback. Once the most recent threats have been eliminated, then we may begin.
He sounds like a politician. That's what it is. Like whenever you watch like anywhere in the world some politician who's being questioned about something that they did wrong and they just like don't answer in any way, shape, or form, they're just like, oh, and they tangent like 5,000 miles that way. That's what he's doing. That's what this man is doing. What threats?
I was about to send word to Lady Arabelle. My scouts reported new Ascendant Order activity at the Dufort shipyards.
Oh, did you?
I sent a messenger there to confirm these reports, but they have yet to return.
Oh, because you killed them, right?
I fear Duchess Alea has fooled us all.
Duchess Alea. You're scapegoating her. What do you mean?
After you discovered that her brother was the Ascendant Magus and killed him, Duchess Alea claimed no involvement.
She was basically
She was
kidnapped.
stoic in her grief and assured me her brother acted without her permission or foreknowledge.
I don't
Since you're
trust
here,
this man. What are you thinking?
if you're still working with Arabelle, then you can look into the validity of this threat. discover what became of my messenger at the Dufort shipyards. That would ease my mind while I aid Vestir and get us closer to starting the peace talks.
And it would also conveniently get me out of your hair. I don't like him. I don't know why I don't like him, but I don't like him. He's too nice. He's too, it's the kind of nice where it just feels slimy. You know? Probably made the brother do it, and even if he failed, he used the circumstance to get rid of her. I don't know if he went that far. I don't think he, like, made the brother do it. I think he was definitely on board with whatever the plan was. But I feel like, wait a minute, this is not the right way. Where am I going? You know what? This is just incorrect. Where am I going? The Dufort shipyards are... up there. I knew it was a place I could warp to. The worst part is, in the back of my mind, all I can think of is that I want to play more Tears of the Kingdom. And I love this game. But I want to launch Korok into space. I've already been working on the schedule for next week, and I'm basically just going to be spending a whole lot of time playing Tears of the Kingdom. Made him do... He was in on it and support him. Yes, that's what I... Yeah. Bought Tears of the Kingdom yesterday and haven't started yet. Ooh, get on that. It's a good time. That's what most of the streams next week are going to be. They're going to be Twitch streams of Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't expect to do much plot, because I am me, and I'm gonna wander. I still haven't even finished the tutorial area. So for anyone that wants to watch but hasn't played it yet and is worried about spoilers, just like play it for a day and you'll probably be past where I am. Deal with the messenger. Knight Captain, the Society of the Steadfast sent a messenger named Duncan Penis? To the Dufort shipyards. They have orders to confirm our takeover of the shipyards and report on our activity there to Lord Baccaro Valoris. When the messenger arrives, deal with them. Confirmation of our presence must remain secret for as long as possible. The Dufort shipyards are vital to our efforts to rebuild our forces. Maintain our control through whatever means you deem necessary. The Ascendant Lord. Promised a friend to start the game together? Ah. I understand. I had no such promises. My friends were just like, hey, you should play this. And one friend literally texted me, just like, I launched a Korok into space. I thought you needed to know. Have you started this yet? Like, no. I didn't know you could do that. Now I do. I know what I need to do. I haven't gotten the ability yet. Dockmaster assures me that these hooded knights are just mercenaries hired by House Dufort to guard the shipyards, but I don't trust him. In fact, I don't see a single laborer here bearing the emblem of House Dufort. Fearing the reports Lord Baccaro received about rogue knights commandeering the shipyards prove true, I intend to bring this information to Lord Baccaro's attention at once, though the dockmaster insisted I tour the yard before departing. A refusal could arouse suspicion, so returning to Steadfast Manor will have to wait a little longer. So it's not House Dufort. I don't trust Baccaro. I think that absolves the lady. I mean, it might not. She might still be in on things, but I'm going all in on the I don't trust Baccaro. Because she seemed pretty cool at the end of her bit. Whereas Bacaro, he's got them sugar-coated words. Obvious scapegoat is obvious. Yep. Oh, look at me lag while the game loads. Come on. Encoding overloaded. Your PC is about to ignite. Elder Scrolls Online wants all of your RAM. That way. Horse. We ride. I found some interesting information.
Have you heard that King Lelorian has returned? He's going to lead the Fighters Guild now.
Five Claw!
Ah.
Terrible news!
Oh, no.
Lady Arabelle has succumbed to some unknown malady. She's upstairs in bed waiting for you.
Yeah, while I was away, somebody poisoned Lady Arabelle. Gee, I wonder who. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Welcome back, dear.
Ooh.
And wipe that expression off your face. I'm not dead yet.
Lady Arabelle, you need to rest.
I want to read it. Here's the thing. Why can't I read this? I need to talk to you first. Wake up.
I want to hear all about your conversations with the Alliance leaders and Lord Bacaro, dear. But I think we need to deal with this situation I find myself in first, if that's all right with you.
What's wrong with you?
Poison, I should think.
That's what I thought.
It has all the usual signs. Right after you left, I received a package. My favorite wine. And a note of congratulations for saving the Alliance leaders. I should have known better than to pour a glass, but here we are.
Not only did they poison her, they're being sloppy about it. The Ascendant Lord has gone from having this whole master plan of just like, everything is falling apart. I'm just gonna grasp at straws here. Let's just poison the person who's been doing really good at stuff. Yeah. What a coincidence. Oh. Who sent you the wine?
The note was suspiciously vague about that.
Oh, no
wonder. If I hadn't
wonder.
been tired and thinking about 12 dozen other things, that should have set off a warning bell. Instead, no matter. Tell me, is Lord Bacaro ready to start the peace talks?
Not yet. I wonder why. He sent me to the Dufort shipyards. The Ascendant Order is still using them, and House Dufort doesn't seem to be involved.
How can that be? Duchess Alea assured me she had retaken control of her shipyards. We'll deal with that later. Right now, I need you to figure out where that package came from. Determine who wants me out of the way. Nothing has been touched.
Although she said she had control of the shipyards, but doesn't. So maybe that was a lie. Was it Ella? Am I wrong? No. Bacaro's got to be. Even if she is in on it, I still think Bacaro's on top. I'll figure out who sent the poison.
Everything is still exactly where I left it.
Good.
Examine the note and bottle carefully. See if you can trace them back to their origin. And talk to Ravana. She's been working to identify the poison and figure out an antidote. My life is in your hands.
Do you often get gifts from unidentified admirers?
More often than you might expect, actually.
I'm actually not that surprised at that.
I am rather famous, dear.
You are also
Still,
Adventure
I
Mommy.
should have been more careful. I can't afford to make a mistake like that again. People who send expensive gifts usually want to take credit.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Who might have sent the poison wine to you?
Just guess.
Hello, Ryan Vinyl, welcome in.
I suspected the Ascendant Lord.
You haven't missed much.
Your news about the Dufort shipyards concerns me. Did we misjudge Duchess Alea? Was she working with her brother? Is she part of the Ascendant Order? We need evidence before we can make an accusation.
All that's happened so far is Lord Bacaro doesn't want to start the peace talks yet because the Ascendant Order is still a threat. The Lord is out there. And so he doesn't even let the three royals even talk to each other, which makes me suspect him. But Duchess Ayla said that she has control of her shipyards, which we were just there, and she definitely does not. So maybe she's lying?
Lady Arabelle is fortunate that Zaji sent
Who sends
for
a
me
red
and
super
not
anonymously
one of the
really
Society of the Steadfast Menders. They wouldn't have been able to counteract the poison.
And then I also talked a little bit of, like, I've already started schedule for next week. There's going to be a whole bunch of Tears of the Kingdom on Twitch is what's coming up, because I can't stop thinking about that damn game, and I want to play it. I want to play it. You don't understand. It's eating me. It's eating me alive. I need to play this game. And I will tomorrow. But we're finishing this storyline. Damn it, this is gonna get done. Has your soul? Oh, so much. What do you mean?
This poison smells slightly of garlic.
Vampires?
And has all the earmarks of a druidic compound, but its effects remind me of much older recipes. No healer without druidic training would have even recognized some of the ingredients that make up the poison.
So, connection to druids. So, connection to Firesong. Were you able to nullify it?
No. But
So
I
much
have
engineering,
given Lady
yeah.
Arabelle a tincture that will keep her stable and slow down the poison's most deadly effects. I need to return to my workshop, analyze the components, and consult my ancient herbal apothecary. I'm sure I've seen this before.
And what should I do other than investigate the scene?
Just what Lady Arabelle asked. Discover where the poisoned wine came from and who sent it. I'll leave more of my tincture with Zaji and give him exact instructions.
Zaji!
Then I need to go do research of my own. Meet me at my workshop as soon as you can.
Will do. Alright, what do we got? Oh, now I can read it. Okay, that's why. Congratulations on another success.
To Lady Arabelle DeVoe, Mandrake Manor, Gonfalon Bay. Once again, you have outdone yourself, my lady. I am quite certain that by your actions, the leaders of the three alliances were spared a grueling and painful death. And peace remains not only a hope, but a real possibility. Please enjoy this rare vintage with my compliments. And keep up the good work. A devoted and grateful admirer.
Whoever sent it should have an antidote just to be safe. They should.
Aside from the anonymous signature, it's the
If
same
they're
as
smart
other
at all.
notes I've received.
You never know when you're going to accidentally ingest some of your own poison. Dufort Singular Amber. The bottle bears the House Dufort seal and the words Singular Amber, 2nd Era 571. It smells faintly of garlic. Well, that doesn't tell me anything.
You must be my eyes and ears on this, dear. Tell me what you've discovered.
What have I found out anything? This is a Dufort wine.
Oh, I really hate being so impotent. Ravana tells me her tincture defers the worst effects of the poison, but I still feel weak. Like my blood is on fire. Enough of my problems. Tell me what you saw when you examined the note and the bottle.
Well, the note doesn't say much of anything, but the bottle is a Dufort wine. It has the Dufort seal. Maybe Ella is on it. Or maybe she's been captured. Or I don't know anything.
Let me guess. The 571 vintage. I'd be hard-pressed to refuse such an exquisite wine.
Also, just anyone could get a bottle of wine with enough money.
Imports. Only place on the island that might have any bottles available, other than the Duchess's private stores. Go talk to them, dear.
Ah, good lead.
Ask for Fillion Ashcroft, the proprietor. He knows me well and keeps a spot in Bayside Artisans here in town. And while Ravana works on an antidote, I'll send Zaji to make sure the Alliance leaders don't accept any mysterious gifts.
Okay, so if it didn't come from this store, which seems to be the only place to get it, then it came from the Duchess's stocks, which would mean that it's the Duchess. But if it came from this place, then we should have a lead as to who got it. It's a simple matter. Welcome back, gents. Volcano. Alright, where is this place? That way. Let me parkour. Let me parkour. There we go. I didn't even take damage. My knees. You're made of steel or something. Why am I walking? How far is it? It's not that far. I can walk. Just that realization part way. Uh-oh. Encoding overloaded. Game, relax. My connection's fine. I don't seem to be lagging as much anymore. How am I looking here? How am I looking here? I'm looking fine there. Okay. It's just OBS. We're fine. That's not my connection to YouTube this time. This time it was on my end. ESO trying to load in a lot of stuff ends up taking up a lot of power, which does every time it loads, so it's hit me a little bit hard today. Hopefully it won't do that too much. I really want to finish the storyline today.
Welcome to Ashcroft's Fine Goods and Imports. I am Fillion Ashcroft, proprietor and expert on all things luxurious and exquisite. What might I help you with today?
Oh, this bottle of wine, please. Do you recognize it?
Let me see. Yes, a fine vintage. Very fine indeed. I may have sold a bottle or two recently, but I don't make a habit of discussing my clients' orders.
I don't care. Tell me anyway.
What is this about, if I may be so bold?
Lady Arabelle received a bottle as this as a gift, and it was poisoned, so you are gonna tell me, or I'm gonna beat the absolute snot out of you.
What? I had no idea! Lady Arabelle is one of my best customers.
Okay, fear alone is
I swear
enough.
on my reputation, that wine left this shop unaltered. In fact, I only made one sale that included this particular vintage recently.
Oh?
It was a rather large order, in fact.
Oh? Who placed it?
Oh, this is awkward. Castle Navir's Seneschal placed the order, claimed he needed to replenish the cellars for Duchess Alea, and demanded I sell back the wine I had purchased from them. That exact vintage, to be precise. You'll want to talk to them.
Okay. That's strange. Why would they need to buy back their own wine? I don't think they're going to be, like, out of it. They're not going to get rid of all of their own. Which leads me to believe that the Duchess is innocent and the Seneschal worked behind her back. I think the Seneschal was with the Ascendant Order. And I guess just never got taken down with the rest of them? Or was, like, just distant enough from it to avoid suspicion? Because that was one of the guys who... Oh, I can warp there. That was one of the guys who I couldn't remember for the life of me when I had the three option as to who the Magus was. And there were the three options, and one of them I think was the Seneschal, and I couldn't remember who he was for the life of me. Which makes sense that he would avoid suspicion then, because nobody cares about him. He is unknown and unloved. And something of a dick. Court intrigue. That's what we're dealing with this time.
Hero of the sisters, you're always welcome here. The Duchess will see you in the Night's Wing.
What about me? I've been waiting hours to...
Take that line. I get in first. I'm a friend. It's like cutting the line at Disneyland. Hello?
Lady Arabelle's assistant? How good to see you again. But I don't remember your name on my schedule today. Did we have an appointment?
I got some difficult questions for you. Get ready for an interrogation. Answer all of them truthfully, and you may be left unpunched. Lie to me, and it will be your head.
Do tell. Well, go ahead. After everything you've done for the people of the archipelago, you've earned the right to be direct with me.
I'm not sure if that's sugar-coated words that I should be suspicious of you for, or if you're actually being genuine. Lady Arabelle was poisoned. Wine was part of a large order that your seneschal placed.
Lady Arabelle poisoned? Is she all right? But what was that about wine? I haven't placed any orders recently. Not while the castle is still in disrepair.
Seneschal working on his own.
And I haven't appointed a new seneschal since that trouble with Steward Hercian.
Oh! I was thinking of the steward, not the seneschal. So the seneschal is just also with the Ascendant Order. And Steward Hercian was taken care of. Okay. And what about the Ascendant Order? They still control the shipyards.
Again? I thought my knights ran them off after that terrible business with my brother. Thank you for bringing me the news.
Where's
I'll
the
send
lamp
a
to shine
battalion to
directly
deal
into
with
her
them
eyes?
right away. I know how this must look, but I am not in league with those malcontents.
Okay. So I think it's possible. All right. Either she's lying to me, which I don't think so because the wine thing is way too fishy. Why would they need to buy back their own wine? Unless it's being done under her nose. I think just about everyone under her is still with the Ascendant Order. So she's like, take back the docks. And the knights are like, okay, we took back the docks. And they didn't actually do anything. Seneschal is buying wine behind her back to get it poisoned. Like, I think she's probably the only innocent one in this castle. Lord Bacaro thinks that you're an ass.
Did he? Well, I want the Ascendant Lord brought to justice, the same as you. That wine that poisoned Lady Arabelle, was it a Dufort Singular Amber? Vintage 571?
Yes, indeed.
I received a similar gift this morning. It's in the Knight Commander's private chamber.
Oh, let me examine it.
The Knight Commander insisted that the anonymous gift be tested before I consumed so much as a drop. It's in her private chamber, waiting for one of my handmaidens to come by and taste it. Feel free to perform your own investigation.
Waiting for one of my handmaidens to come and die. Tell me about the gift.
There's not much to say. It arrived without fanfare, with an anonymous note.
Oh yeah, that's
poison. The vintage
poison.
was my father's favorite. He was still new to his role as Duke when the vineyard turned out those precious bottles.
Oh, it's a vineyard. Well, maybe they do need to buy it back if they don't have any. But well, I don't know. Why would someone send you a gift of your own wine?
We depleted our own stores of that vintage a long time ago.
Oh, they did.
But everyone at court knows I was fond of that wine. We opened a bottle once a year to celebrate my father and the elevation of House Dufort. I was quite sad when we uncorked the last one.
Huh. This has just enough in it that it could go either way. She feels more genuine, though. Dufort Singular Amber. Fells saintly, smells faintly of garlic. Well, well, well. The Duchess Ayla Dufort, as the anniversary of the ascension of House Dufort approaches, I thought you might like a bottle of your family's favorite wine. I know how hard these are to come by. May you raise a glass to your house and to your father's memory, and long may House Dufort reign over the archipelago. Devoted and grateful admirer. Well now, that's poisoned as all hell. That will light your insides on fire.
What do you think?
It's
Did
Agent
someone
47.
send me the same gift that poisoned poor Lady Arabelle?
Oh, the note and the wine are the same. Where'd it come from?
As we discussed, and you no doubt noticed, the letter was unsigned.
Yeah.
My Knight Commander insisted on having someone else taste the wine before she would allow any to pass my lips. I'm just glad you arrived before that happened.
Yeah, but we're no closer to figuring out who sent the damn thing.
Hold on. Earlier you mentioned that the shopkeep claimed that my seneschal placed an order for a large amount of wine. While we did no such thing, one of my sentries informed me that a courier had arrived with an unscheduled delivery.
Ooh. I noticed them talking when I arrived. That's who that was up there. Sentry ordered them to wait.
Then your answer may be right outside. I told the sentry to have them wait by the jousting tents until I was ready to deal with the mix-up. Talk to the courier and find out who hired them to deliver the incriminating bottles of wine to my castle.
I will go talk to this courier.
Someone has gone to a lot of trouble to try and remove both myself and Lady Arabelle from the table, while also focusing the blame for this all on me. Speak to the courier and get some answers, or I will.
I'm half tempted to let her do it. I think she'll rip their insides out. Why would someone try to kill you and also try to make it look like you did the killing?
To sow confusion and weaken House Dufort, of course, and to further delay the peace talks. Perhaps even scuttle them completely. I have political rivals, but none who would stoop to murder. If I had to guess, this is the work of the Ascendant Order.
So they sent the poisoned wine.
I fear we'll find the Ascendant Lord's hand on the tiller of most of the recent events that have plagued the archipelago.
I figure
Call
that.
it a feeling deep in my bones. In the meantime, talk to this courier and see what they reveal about whoever hired them.
That makes sense. And is probably absolutely correct. The thing is, who is the Ascendant Lord? Is it Lord Bacaro, as I imagine? Is it you, and you've been lying to me this whole time? Is it me, and I don't even know it? Is it chat? Was it you? Was it you? I'm watching you. The jousting tents. Where the hell are those? Also, what are jousting tents? Is it just tents that people hang out at before a jousting event? Where? Oh! Right in front of me.
Are you from the castle? Can I finally make my delivery and be done with this damn job?
So, who hired you to make this delivery? We need to know. Was it Ashcroft's Fine Good and Imports?
Ashcroft's? No. Some hooded figures hired me to take some crates to an isolated spot up north. That's where I met another hooded
Possibly
figure.
be Chat.
He helped unload my wagon, gave me the crates for Castle Navir, and told me to make the delivery.
Ah, yes. Suspicious hooded figures. Exactly who make perfectly ordinary and honest wine deliveries. Yeah. Tell me about the hooded figures. Any names?
No names. Just enough gold to make me not want to ask any questions. You did hear me say we were in an isolated location, right? But if it helps, they were definitely wearing armor under their hooded cloaks. Knight armor.
So you took this really suspicious job without a second thought because they gave you a whole lot of money. Okay. You're an accomplice now. Where was the isolated location?
Right below the cliffs of Garrick's Rest. Look, I
Just
know
friendly
how all
chatting.
this sounds, but I
Nothing untoward.
needed this job. Courier work has been hard to come by since the trouble here and on Galen. All I know is I delivered one set of crates and received another for Navir.
Oh, damn you for being down on your luck.
found you.
What now, Zaji? What happened? Is she okay?
Lady Arabelle wasn't improving, so Zaji went to find Druid Revana. Do not worry, Five Claw. Casca stands guard at Mandrake Manor.
Everything's
Instead
fine
of
now.
giving this one more medicine, Revana sent me to find you.
What does she want?
Druid Revana wants you to come to her workshop right away. Do you know where it is?
No.
Just west of Gonfalon Bay and north of Druid's Gate.
Okay.
When you see her, remind her that Lady Arabelle still needs the antidote.
I'm pretty sure she knows that very well.
That makes Zaji feel much better. It was good to get out of the manor and do something. All this waiting makes Zaji's ears itch. This one will head back to the manor and make sure Lady Arabelle is taking her tincture.
Thanks, Zaji. Where's this workshop? Ah, there. I'm just gonna keep teleporting. No one can stop me. I have money. Is she on the conspiracy? I can say the word conspiracy. Promise. You mean the druid? Druid Vana? I really hope not. I don't think so. She's been great. That'd be real bad if she's in on the conspiracy. But you never know. Can't trust anyone. Breton intrigue. It's all high court poisonings and whatnot. I let her and she's in danger. She's probably in danger. Do you not even have a door? She's in danger. She's fine.
There
Never mind.
you are. I hope you've had more success than I, my friend.
Oh, you're just struggling on making an antidote. That's fine.
I thought that I'd be able to replicate an antidote using some of the old recipes in my ancient herbal apothecary, but nothing I've concocted thus far has worked. This poison is proving very resistant to our tried and true elixirs.
Were you mistaken about the ingredients, maybe?
That's just it. I identified the various plants, root, stem, and leaf, but they aren't those plants. Not exactly.
GMOs?
Neither did I, at least not at first. But after careful study, I can see that someone with extensive agricultural knowledge created new and more potent versions of the rare plants used to prepare the poison.
They are GMOs.
Oh, did you discover who sent the wine?
They are GMOs. Somebody did. Oh, man. To be clear, I don't actually have any big problem with GMOs. My problem is with the companies that own the rights to them. Bananas are technically a GMO, just without, like, do-it-fast gene manipulation and just really slow botany manipulation, which is basically the same thing. Bananas don't have seeds, right? That's a GMO, okay? I just want to be clear on that. So when I make that joke, I'm still right. Wine came from Ashcroft's shop, but someone, Garrick Rest, bought it and added the poison.
Garrick's Rest? Strange magic saturates the wildlife around those ruins. If that's the source of the poison, I'll need samples to craft an antidote. Meet me there. I fear we could be dealing with another rogue druid, and a powerful one at that.
Did they magically alter the planets, or did they do just, like, grafting and whatnot? I'm actually curious about this. I kind of like botany. I can't grow a plant to save my life, but it interests me. The science behind it. I'll meet you there.
We'll need to proceed carefully once we get to Garrick's Rest. If we are dealing with a powerful druid, we won't be able to avoid them for long.
Why do you think a druid behind this? The courier described a knight.
That sounds like the Ascendant Order. But only a skilled druid could alter plants and create this vile poison. We know they worked with the Eldertide Circle before. Maybe they still have some druid allies assisting them.
How long can Lady Arabelle hold on?
The tincture I provided will slow the poison's spread, but it won't hold off the inevitable forever. She should be all right for a while longer, but I do recommend we hurry. Once I have a sample of the plants, I know I can craft an antidote.
Okay. So we gotta go track down the new GMO poison plants. Druids are still helping the Ascendant Order. And everything sucks. Cool. Eric's Rest is there. There's nothing close enough to whoop to. Guess we're going here. I don't have enough money. Guess we're taking the long way. You know how I said I was gonna warp and no one could stop me because I have money? Not anymore! My money! Now I have to walk. Now I have to look at all this beautiful scenery. What a shame. This is actually really pretty. This is actually, oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Screenshot. Still had the game installed. Bosmerwood Sugar Mommies Gold. No need. No need. Thank you. Thank you. But no need. That shot was so good. I had to. Oh my god! It's not. Oh, just screenshot. Bloop. Why is it so pretty? Why is it pretty enough that I had to stop and take a picture? I'm not used to that. I'm not a picture-taking kind of person. Miss going for walks in ESO. It's a good time. But you know this already. You did your bit of no life in it.
The charges include larceny, goat smuggling, fraud, and excessive use of profanity in the presence of nobility.
I feel like that's the list of things that I would be arrested for. Especially the last one. Maybe the first. Why is this game so pretty? How? How did it get so pretty? There's a thing over here. Stone lore, forge, and God, don't want to get attacked. Forge and craft. Hello. Can make stuff here. Nice little crafting area. Specific set bonus stuff. Just going on a walk. Sometimes you just gotta go on a walk because you're too poor to transport. Inevitably, someday, if I ever get around to Morrowind.
This is a fight now.
What?
This will
Oh.
keep you out of Emily's and his
Split in half? Enjoying the great outdoors. When I inevitably, someday, get to Morrowind. So we have a long way to go before we reach that. But when I get there, that'll probably happen again.
Friend, look. It appears something heavy was dragged up and down this hill recently.
Too poor for a silt strider, then you gotta walk the whole way. Something was dragged up and down the hill.
A door. That's definitely where whatever made the marks came from.
Okay. Time to kill some things. A vast series of halls and chambers stretch beneath Garrick's Rest. Like the keep itself, the space below is ruined and abandoned. And so we're gonna break it.
Be careful. I don't think we're alone down here.
Oh, we're definitely not. This is a dungeon. That's another player, so it might be somewhat empty. Whenever I see another player, that usually means... Oh, no! It usually means a lot of the NPCs have been killed already, but... Oh yeah, also I switched to, one-handed shield. Off stream. Because my two-handed is all
I hope you're watching.
full. Like it's maxed out in XP and everything. What the heck? Why are there so many of you? Every time I turn around, another one shows up. Why are you strong? Stop being strong. Stop being strong. Damn it. Why are you teleporting? Are you done? Can I explore now?
The Ascendant Order has been hiding here for a while. Lord Baccaro was right to be concerned.
Lord Baccaro may or may not have known about this. I still don't trust him. Also, I've been sitting too much. My butt hurts. You needed to know this. Where? Stop teleporting. Why are they all capable of teleporting? What the hell? Alright, hit him one of these. We'll hit one of these things. Alright, I don't even know what my skills are doing, but I'm doing them. Sometimes you just press buttons and hope for the best.
Take a look at that pile of paper.
Welcome, Ascendant Initiates. There are many who believe we were defeated after the events at All Flags Island, but the flame of our vision is not so easily snuffed out. You have followed rumors and whispers to find us. Soon, others will join you in a growing swell of opposition to the royal warmongers that rule over our lands. An uprising is coming to the Sisters. The events on Galen are only the beginning. Join your local druid brothers and sisters in taking back what is rightfully ours. The dream of Kasserine will come to pass, and together we will reclaim the legacy of the Bretons. You have my word, the Ascendant Lord. Legacy of the Bretons.
The Ascendant Lord is
Isn't that the name of the storyline?
disillusioned druids after the events on Galen. Insidious.
Why did you walk inside of me? Where else am I supposed to go? I guess I'll just kill these guys first. Oh, ow.
Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Mother Morrowind, help me a little bit
never
more.
saw that coming.
Oh, it's fungus. I thought it was something that hurt me. It's what the druid's doing.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Okay, the shield bash is pretty great. I'm gonna do that again. Oh god, that's good. Fungus. The fungus among us. You're not hitting. You ain't slick. Okay. Oh, there's something over here. Here we go.
Those must be the crates the courier delivered. Check the labels.
Shorebird Express Agency from Daggerfall. Delivered to Steadfast Manor. Contents: 6 crates from Stag and Stallion Armors. Captain Marguerite, Society of the Steadfast. Society of the Steadfast. Steadfast Manor. It's Baccaro.
Those were intended for Steadfast Manor. Why deliver them here? See what's inside the open one.
Oh, maybe because Baccaro had them transported. It might not be. They might have been stolen from them. It's probably Baccaro, though. But he might have stolen them. But it's probably Baccaro.
Society of the Steadfast Armor.
Huh.
With that, the Ascendant Order could impersonate Steadfast Knights.
Could impersonate Steadfast Knight, or could just be Steadfast Knight. I'm so in on this. He's the bad guy that I'm probably missing important things. I just don't trust him. Which way did I come from? I'll go this way. That looks like a trap. I still stepped on it. I tried and I failed. Bacaro seems villainy ASF. Yeah, he do. Hi, Nikolai, welcome in. Okay. This way. I really think it's Bacaro. Like, there's enough wiggle room that it could be someone other than him, but I haven't liked him from the beginning. I haven't trusted him from day one. There is video evidence of this. I just expect him to be the bad guy. And this is either going to be really clearly him, or it's going to be a twist that I won't see coming. Whether it'll be a good twist or a bad twist, I'm not sure. I can't go in there. Can't open the door from this side? What? Earthquake? In the end, it was chat all along. It was you guys. Firesong through it. Well now. And in the middle of leaving a trap for me. You know what? Just so that your spirit can rest in peace, I'll step on it. So there's probably something... What the heck? There's probably something else for me to find before I can open that door. But where? We would have gotten away from 2 and wasn't your meddling lizard crab. Wait a minute, wait, there it is. Well, what do we have here?
Look, over on that table.
Druid Eldred, I understand your garden below Garrick's West is blooming. Perfect. When you receive the shipment of wine, here is how I want you to proceed. Add your newly developed poison to one of the bottles. I have arranged for it to be part of a gift basket for Lady Arabelle. Her suspicions grow, and we'll likely discover our agents in Steadfast later if we do not take action. I am sure she will not be able to resist taking a taste of this rare vintage. She does so love her wine. Do the same for the gift we will send to Bethesda. Then clean up the rest of the bottles. A courier will meet you outside. Take the delivery from them, then give them the crates of wine. The courier has orders to deliver them to Castle Navira. If all goes as planned, both Arabelle and Ariel will be dead, and Brave will fall squarely on the malcontention house of war. As for the relic, I give to you with safekeeping while I am away. If the fight may not be compromised in my absence, use it to enter the tunnel to Yoyazawa. Destroy any documents you find there. We must not reveal our true identity until the time is right. The Ascendant Lord.
Want that to be his real voice? One can only hope.
The Lord gave clear orders to this druid alchemist. We need to find that garden. Is that a key over there?
Yeah. It's got the word garden written on it. Wow.
We didn't expect the Ascendant Order to wither away, but I had no idea its roots ran so deep. And it seems they have crept into our most trusted circles. Someone at Steadfast Manor diverted this armor shipment here.
Oh, maybe
Let's
Lord
review what
Bacaro
we
himself. So we found recruitment handbills directed at disillusioned druids.
We know that the Ascendant Lord allied with factions of the Eldertide and Firesong circles. But to actively promote a sacred druidic prophecy to gain followers to his cause. What about those crates we found?
The shipping label said they were destined for Steadfast Manor. They contained suits of armor. I'm looking to the side so that I don't put my mug down over air instead of my table.
Armor that the Ascendant Order can use to impersonate Steadfast Knights.
Mm-hmm.
I know Captain Marguerite by reputation. We must talk to her about the shipments. But first, I still need to gather samples of the plants used to make the poison.
And the letter to the Druid Alchemist detailed the plan that we know about because everybody's been poisoned, or attempted already.
And I assume the key we found will grant us access to this alchemical garden.
Yeah.
Then I can craft an antidote for Lady Arabelle. She and Lord Baccara will know how to best handle this situation once she recovers from the poison.
Let's not bring Bacaro into this just yet. Let's go with Arabelle, not Bacaro. I know Arabelle was hired by Bacaro, but that's exactly what... How? That's exactly what evil bad guys do.
That door. See if the key we found will unlock it. A druid alchemist's workshop. Let's look around.
And there's a druid here, who I think needs his butt whooped. Hi there.
Intruders.
Give me your butt. It's gonna get whooped.
Pests in my garden.
This is a really crappy looking garden. I just want to say that right off the bat. Oh god. Did you just skateboard? Did you just make a volcano bear? He made a volcano bear. My bear is better. I kind of really want a volcano
That's
bear.
what I was looking for. A sister's cave bloom. But I've never seen one with quite that color before. I'll take a sample.
Shard of the green. What?
With these, I should be able to craft an antidote. What did you find over there?
I've found a gem.
I gathered enough of the plant to craft an antidote for Lady Arabelle. She will soon be on her way to a full recovery.
We did it.
Did you find anything interesting in the druid ritual box?
It's a green crystal. It's got etchings on it and carvings. It tells a picture story. It's like run spot run.
That's a shard of the green. I've never seen an intact one before. Long ago, druids used them to protect sacred locations. The practice withered like leaves on a dying vine, mostly because they were so hard to come by. Hang on to that for now.
So what now?
Now we do exactly what Lady Arabelle would want us to. We follow the clues. Head to Steadfast Manor. We need to talk to Captain Marguerite. I'll meet you there after I start
relic.
the preparations
Ooh, you're right.
for the antidote.
That's the relic. So we have the... Oh. Okay. Find Captain Marguerite. Where would that be? There? Steadfast Manor. Can I afford this? Yes. So... Is it Captain Marguerite that is behind this? Does Captain Marguerite know nothing about all this? Does it reach all the way up to Bacaro? Or is it happening all underneath his nose? I don't know. still think it's Bacaro.
You there. Can we speak for a moment?
No. I'm never gonna stop thinking it's Bacaro until the game tells me it's not. He's my scapegoat.
That will be all, Sentry. But what's this? A druid and Lady Arabelle's assistant.
Forgive the intrusion, Captain. My friend will explain.
What brings a druid and Lady Arabelle's most trusted assistant to Steadfast Manor?
Most trusted.
I'm afraid Lord Bacaro is still on Galen, leading the relief efforts there.
Yeah, not
I can
here helping out with anything that he should be helping out with. He's out there. Well, I mean, he should be helping out with that, but the peace talks are kind of important. You could really, like, deliberate and have somebody else in charge of the, you know, the relief efforts while you deal with the more global thing that's happening. I think it's him. There's crates and a shipping ladle addressed to here, in an Ascendant Order stronghold.
Interesting. I was informed that those crates were lost at sea, but I suspected there was more going on than a simple accident. Add to that the minor thefts and intruders my knights keep running off, it seems the Ascendant Order has targeted us.
Huh. There's also a shardstone. Do you know anything about this?
You say you found this with the Ascendant Order? That's one of Lord Bacaro's most prized possessions. He usually keeps it down in the cellars with his collection of trinkets from his adventuring days. Those thieves were bolder than I thought.
It's him. 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 It has to be. So you're claiming that the Society of Steadfast has nothing to do with the Ascendant Order?
Claiming? The Society provides aid to those in need. But it's evident that the Ascendant Order stole from us. You're Lady Arabelle's investigator. Would you check the cellars and help me determine how those thieves got past our security?
Maybe. Maybe. Because I feel like if Lord Bacaro is in fact the Ascendant Lord, the way that everything has been going with all of the Ascendant Order stuff has been like double crosses upon double crosses. Like he tells this person like, hey, go here, do this thing, and it's going to help us stop the Ascendant Order. And then he goes and he tells the Ascendant Order like, hey, this guy's coming. He's going to be at this place at this time. He's going to try to stop you. Kill him. And then they kill him. And there's notes left behind or whatever, all that kind of stuff. So it's very possible that he's running like a double life kind of deal. I doubt she would have said the stone is his if she worked for him. Exactly. Exactly. So I don't think she's involved with the Order. I think, like, if she ever gets close to figuring out what's going on with the Order, she would die. That's what I think. Yeah. 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 All right, I'll check the cellars.
Take this key. It will open the door to the cellars.
She's also just letting us into the cellars.
North toward the dock.
Unless this is a trap.
The Ascendant Order is stealing from the Society of the Steadfast. We need to know how and why.
You know what? This actually means that this is a really good story for the Bretons, because that's kind of their entire thing, is lords and ladies and high nobility backstabbing kind of stuff. Like, that's always built into their lore of that's the kind of stuff that happens in High Rock. And so the fact that I'm constantly, like, checking behind me of who's double-crossing who here means that this is a really, really good story for this area, yeah. Had to put stuff away? Ah. Tell me about the efforts.
The Society of the Steadfast's primary charter involves providing relief to those unfortunate enough to be caught up in war or disaster. Galen was recently rocked by both brutal assaults and volcanic activity. We're sending supplies and healers.
What happened in the 20 minutes? Oh God. We've been to a garden and found the plants that were made to make the poison, and things just keep pointing more and more, at least in my head, toward Bacaro being the bad guy. You seem to know me, but I don't believe we've met.
Not officially, no. But Lord Bacaro tells me everything. I handle the day-to-day workings of the Society of the Steadfast and command our small contingent of knights. when Lord Baccaro travels, I oversee operations at Steadfast Manor.
Going to the basement. Going to the basement. It's either a trap, or it is a way that Baccaro, or not Baccaro, it's a way that somebody here gets to the Ascendant Order. I mean, it's going to be that either way. The question is if it's a trap and she knows about it. But I don't think so. Oh. I don't know who's on my side and who isn't, except for the druid that's with me and Lady Arabelle and Zaji. Zaji wouldn't backstab a fly. He's too dumb for that. Okay. Cellars. Trunk? It's just a lockpick. It's not really anything to investigate here.
See the druid symbols carved into it? Check if the shard fits into the socket.
Oh.
Just as I suspected, a hidden door. Let's see what other secrets this manor is hiding.
Huh. One of Lord Baccaro's favorite things opens up the secret door that the Ascendant Order uses. Stream elements only showing on screen and not in chat? What? I see it in chat. Is it not showing up in top chat? No, it's showing up in top chat too. What? Stream elements is there. Plump also sees it. I don't know. Jens, your YouTube is weird. Oi, Skeet!
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
That's weird.
Leading deeper beneath the manor.
Did you block stream elements?
Is hiding down here.
Because I think that would do it.
A druid circle. And an ancient one by the looks of it.
Oh.
I want to get a closer look.
How? I guess this way. Oh, wait. Optional step. Talk to you.
This place feels sacred. Ancient. Did Lord Baccaro know it was down here?
Seems that way.
And why keep it a secret? Instead of answers, suddenly we have more questions.
Actually, no, I feel like this answers a bunch of questions. Like, the druid stuff, not so much, but the fact that Lord Baccaro's favorite little gem that he always keeps with him opens the door to this. Yeah, it's him. If it's not him, I will eat a piece of paper or something. I don't know, like, it's him. Do you know where we are?
Somewhere beneath Steadfast Manor. But if you're asking what purpose it serves, that's an ancient druid circle. It's a place of power and meditation from long ago. As far as I know, the Stonelore Circle isn't aware this location even exists.
Why would Baccaro keep a place like this secret?
I'm not sure. But stones as old as these,
yeah, your chat's
they hold
broken.
Memories, emotions from ages past. Some believe they can tap into that power, use it for their own purposes. There may be a perfectly benign reason to keep such a place secret.
You don't sound convinced about that.
More often than not, places such as this are forgotten for a reason. Let's see what else we can learn and depart this ancient hall as soon as we can.
Because he's playing everyone for power. And there's Spriggans down here? What? Why? I mean, druid stuff, but still. Spriggan Sench? Oh my god, it's a plant cat. I like this. This is neat. Oh god.
I'm scared too.
I'm not scared. I just got knocked backward. It's fine. It's fine, Miri. Don't worry. So I gotta go. Oh, I have to go all the way around.
Powerful spirits often guard locations such as this. Be careful.
I mean, these spirits aren't really all that powerful. I mean, look at this one. It's just a cat. It's a ficus that says meow. Like, that's not... It is the catnip. VR YouTube being weird all the time. I mean, that would be why. I don't know why YouTube VR does that, but it's gotta be that. It seems to be the only common denominator to things breaking. Companion stuff. Ah! I didn't think that was gonna hurt me. Rocks falling? That doesn't hurt
Down
anyone.
there. Let's get a closer look.
Oh. Oh, it's another player.
Those carvings. Definitely druidic.
Ancient Druid Bloodlines. A genealogy and in-depth study commissioned by Lady Lorena Merchad, Second Era 541. After an exhaustive study, I can say with reasonable certainty that what your family has always suspected is almost positively true. The Merchad bloodline is indeed an ancient Breton bloodline, dating back to the first appearance of the half-elf race in High Rock. Further, I have found clear evidence that the family as it is known today can trace their ancestry to Druids who arrived on the Sisters Archipelago with the original flotilla of the Druids of Galen, the very same that departed High Rock in the First Era. So he's got a Druid circle because his ancient family is Druid? Moreover, I feel confident in proclaiming that not only were the Merchads members of the Bretons' original Druid ancestors, they were also clearly of royal blood. If you consider Druid King Kasserine to be the equivalent of the aristocrats who govern High Rock in the current era, add to that what we know of the Valoris bloodline, and your son will inherit the best of both dynasties. Why else would House Merchad's heraldry be rendered as 3 cups spilling seeds and leaves if not for their Druid connection? What follows is a complicated genealogy working backward from the time of the writing of the ancient days of the original Druids of Galen. Kasserine, last Druid King, clearly shown in the family tree. Last entries from the time of the writing appear as follows: Lady Lorena Merchad, Second Era 5 Lord Lucian Voloris, Bocaro Voloris. Ha! He has a bloodline that connects him to the royalty of Druid and non-Druid alike. He's trying to take the power because he thinks it's his by right. And he has a journal outlining this. Oh. Oh. It is him. I don't have to eat paper. Never watched a full stream in VR without and hasn't had trouble. I don't know. I don't know. At first, my rage at the failures on High Isle and Galen knew no bounds. I had set up everything for success. The Alliance leaders should have died at sea, but they were too stubborn, and my magus failed to kill them at all flags. If Lady Arabelle's champion hadn't killed the fool, I would have. Then they foiled my plans on Galen. House Mornard would have fallen, and I should have had a unified Druid Empire as my ally. Then I could have disbanded the Society of the Steadfast and replaced it with my Ascendant Order. The magus was too arrogant. Archdruid Orlaith too hesitant. I cannot allow others to fail me again. A new Druid King must rise to fulfill the prophecy and claim the sacred regalia. I always intended this moment. It's my blood heritage, after all. There it is. I am the last living descendant of Druid King Kasserine. Through my mother's bloodline, the legacy of the Bretons is mine to claim. I would have been content to let Orlaith rule for a time while I consolidated power and formulated plans, but she was too weak. I see that I must step forward now. I must replace the corruption of the Ruby Throne with the purity of the Ivy Throne as nature demands. Oh no, he's talking about purity. That never bodes well. When I claim the regalia and awaken the true power of Mount Firesong, oh no, I will bury the current order in fire and ash. And from those ashes a new order will rise, not of brittle rubies and stone, but of ivy and vines and roots that entwine and grow and spread. A new green age will dawn, nourished on the blood of the old.
That armor, it looks just like the Ascendant Lord, doesn't it?
Well, we know what this means, right? We know what this means? We know what this means? Do you know what this means? You know what this means, chat? You know what this means? Everybody watching in the future? Everything? I was right. Never doubt me. I was right to not trust him from day one.
What's the connection here? Why does the Ascendant Order care about this place? And why does Lord Bacaro have a suit of the Ascendant Lord's
Because
armor?
he's the Ascendant Lord. Found a journal written by him. He admits to being the Ascendant Lord.
What? But Lord Bacaro is a man of peace.
Yeah.
Why secretly control the
So is
very
Victor Von
order of
Doom.
rogue knights that are actively trying to destroy everything he's worked for? I don't understand.
He wanted the Firesong to unite the Druids. He wanted the circles to crown a Druid king so that he can then take over later. Somehow. The plan is not the smartest plan, but I can see it as a plan.
So he helped foster the conflicts on Galen, then stepped in to help with the Steadfast after the dust settled.
Yep.
All while making alliances with the victors.
Yep.
But his plans failed. No new Druid king has been crowned.
And he's also a descendant of the last Druid king.
Let me see that. Could this be accurate? Could Lord Bacaro be a direct descendant of Druid King Kasserine?
Seems that way.
Oh no. The carvings. I think I know why this place is important to Lord Bacaro. Examine the carvings. I'll explain what I see.
On the alt. I'll examine the carvings. Which carvings? Here we are.
Do you see? That's a stylized rendition of the Ivy Throne, with the Druid King's regalia, the crown, staff, and gauntlet below it. Carved above the throne. That's the heraldry of House Mershad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Lord Bacaro, the Ascendant Lord, believes he's descended from the last Druid King through his mother's bloodline. He wants to become the Druid King and re-establish the Ivy Throne. That's why he went to Galen. He needs the Druid King's regalia.
That's why he's so eager to help out there instead of with the peace talks here, because the stuff he wants is over there. What's so important about the regalia?
In and of themselves, the regalia have no innate power. They're symbols, nothing more. However, the very fact that the sacred seeds have been regrown into the crown,
I'm assuming it's a meta headset since you mentioned Zuck.
To the prophecy of the Druid King.
Remind me about the prophecy?
The dream of Kasserine. The druids of the archipelago have debated its meaning since it was first uttered so long ago.
Yep.
With the regalia, Lord Bacaro can proclaim that the conditions of the prophecy have been met and that he's the new Druid King.
Oh, Bacaro. You're worse than I thought. Would the druids really believe that?
The prophecy holds deep significance for druids. We've been waiting for its promise to manifest for a long time. We have to hurry. I must administer the antidote to Lady Arabelle and warn her of this betrayal. Meet me back at Mandrake Manor.
What about Captain Marguerite? I mean, she's going to say something like, we don't know if we can trust her yet.
Captain Marguerite's reputation is impeccable, and she seemed unaware of all this. But the same could be said about Lord Baccaro. Until we determine how far this corruption has spread into the Society of the Steadfast, we keep this to ourselves.
Oh, okay. So Baccaro is awful. Nobody who comes across so unbearingly benevolent can be a good guy. Exactly. That's why I said he's too nice. He's too nice. I'm here to help with all of these things. Yes. But our purpose is benevolent, and we always seem to show up exactly where everything is going wrong, and all of our guys keep dying because they seem to know all of our movements. Whoa, how could that have happened? Surprise, surprise, surprise. And yet I never lose my cool about anything or ever seems really surprised. Like, even if you're a good guy, you get, I mean, even especially if you're a good guy, you get mad about things. Stuff went wrong. Evil is spreading across the land. You get mad about that. You fight. You do something. Baccaro's just like, oh, well, I'll just send this out. Like, you can't be C-3PO about everything. Oh dear, oh dear. He's not even being C-3PO about everything. It's like one oh dear and that's it. I know who poisoned you, and I'm running. Do I run faster than my mount? Do I run faster than my mount? I think I'm running faster than my mount. How does that happen? Why is my leg itch so much? It's driving me nuts all day. Well, not all day, ever since I sat down to stream. I know who's bad. I'm a good judge of character.
Lady Arabelle, drink this.
Oh.
It will neutralize the poison. We discovered the source of the poison and something more. Our friend will tell you.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Tell me what you uncovered, dear.
Hey, guess what? Yeah, no, not druid. Not druid. There we go.
Ugh. Couldn't you have added a touch of cinnamon or honey to this, Ravana? No matter. I assume I will be hale and hearty again before long. Now, enough with the suspense. Tell me what you've uncovered, dear.
There's not even any build up to it. It's just, Lord Baccaro's the Ascendant Lord. He tried to kill you. He tried to kill Elia too. He sucks.
The poison must have affected my hearing. Did you say Lord Baccaro is the Ascendant Lord?
Mm-hmm.
How can that be? He sponsored the peace talks. He started
to bring the nobles together to kill them.
Steadfast, which has done nothing but good for the archipelago and the mainland.
Which gives his good reputation, so that everybody likes him, and puts him in a place to be where everything goes awry. All of this is explained. Found his journal. He admitted his crimes and claims to be a direct descendant of the Druid King.
Looking at things from this perspective puts the delays and how the Ascendant Order has managed to stay one step ahead of us in a very different light.
The light that I basically saw from the start? Yeah.
Trouble? What is Lord Baccaro actually planning?
He wants to be the Druid King.
Ah, I feel better already. Well done, dear Ravana. As for this business about the Druid King, I read the reports from Galen. Some druids truly believe that the Ivy Throne would be an improvement over the Ruby one. But all this chaos and murder...
So what do we do?
We've been hesitant for too long, unsure of where the next attack would come from. Now we know. It's coming from inside our circle, from someone we considered an ally, a friend. Take this, my friend. We'll deal with Baccaro soon enough. I can't in good conscience start the peace talks while the Ascendant Lord, the man I knew as
I mean, we
Lord
can keep
Bacaro,
calling
is
him
out there
Bacaro.
doing
We
who
don't
knows
have
what.
to give him the title that he
I'm
wants.
afraid I need your help again, my friend. We must keep the Druid King's regalia out of Bacaro's hands.
Yeah, he's already got the gauntlet. Oh god, he's already got the gauntlet. Oh, I forgot about that part. I forgot that he's holding on to one of the pieces. And he knows who has the other two. Oh, no, I forgot all about that. Stefan and Laurel have the crown and staff, and they're now in danger.
Then we must assume that Count Stefan and Druid Laurel are in danger. If Lord Bacaro truly believes he's the heir to the Ivy Throne of the Druids, he'll stop at nothing to get his way. We must go to Galen and defend the remaining regalia.
What do you want me to do?
Druid Ravana and I will get Zaji to sail us to Galen.
Good old
While
Zaji.
we collect the staff from the Stone Lore Circle, I want you to go to Count Stefan and protect the Druid King's crown.
Many planes today.
We'll meet you
flying
at
over
Castle
my apartment.
Mornard as soon as we can.
All right, I'll go there. I'll help Stefan.
I'll leave Captains Colleen and Suzo to guard the Alliance leaders while we go to Galen. First we protect the regalia. Then we stop Lord Bacaro, or the Ascendant Lord, or whatever he calls himself. Now, get to Vastir and protect the crown.
Vacation time? Nice. Welcome to vacation. Desperate men use desperate measures in desperate situations, and he's probably getting pretty desperate. Oh yeah, we're fucked. He's gonna be flailing in every direction. He is a cornered rat, and he is gonna be striking out at anything that gets too close. Which means, by the end of the storyline, we're probably going to see him finally lose his cool. When it comes time to fight him specifically, he's going to be pissed. He's going to be so mad at me. And I'm going to love that. He deserves to be mad. No, I don't want to teleport. I just want to get to the map. No, I want to get to the... Let me go to the map. Thank you. Because they are in here somewhere. I hope he still has that voice.
I know you found me with your head. All the way over here.
Although he'll have the mask on, so it'll probably be more like
all the way over here, where I have found the way to stop you. Blah, 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 blah.
Where is it? Stefan? Steve? Oh god. Loading. Game loading. Me lagging. Last exam went terrible, other 5 went great. Hey! Good luck, I hope everything went well.
What? I feel it too. Like a dark storm on the horizon.
I'm worried, Feda.
Congratulations, if so. Please, game, don't load so much that I lag again.
Search the castle. If there are more rogue knights, I want them in chains.
We
Oh, they've already been here.
From the library, but I'll make sure nothing was damaged or stolen.
Hi.
I'm glad to see you again, friend. I just wish your arrival didn't coincide with another crisis.
Yeah, I have a knack for that. What's going on?
A contingent of knights from the Society of the Steadfast entered the castle. Not in and of itself a concern, we are allies after all. But we weren't informed of a visit. When one of my knights saw them go into the library, she went to investigate.
They tried to steal the thing, didn't they? Did they succeed?
She discovered them ransacking the library.
Uh-huh.
They attacked her, but she was able to fend them off and summon help. My knights routed the villains, but we're unsure if anything was stolen, or if there are more of them hiding elsewhere in the castle.
Oh, well, it could be the Ascendant Order. They recently stole armor from the Society, or it could just be members of the Society.
The Ascendant Order? The rogue knights that gave you trouble back on High Isle. What would they be seeking in my castle?
Oh, buddy. So their leader, the Ascendant Lord, turns out, Lord Bacaro, that druid regalia that we gave him, he wants the other pieces. Turns out he's descended from the old druid king. Wow.
Those imposters must have been looking for the druid king's crown. Come, we need to check the library at once. And later, I want to hear more about your accusations concerning Lord Bacaro.
Oh, please don't tell me you put the crown in the library. You put it in the library, didn't you?
I assumed it would be safe enough locked in a case in the library until I could make other
God.
arrangements. We had no reason to believe the relics were in danger. Besides, I only returned to the castle a moment before you arrived.
When you are given a piece of royal regalia that an entire group of people are like, whoever has all three of these is our king, you lock that shit away deep. You don't just go, hey, we got a safe in the library. Is that the safest safe that you have? Do you have an under basement? Do you have whatever you have that is the safest place? That's where you put it. You don't put it out on display. Was it on display? If this was a glass case, I'm gonna slap you. Where were you when everybody showed up?
At the docks preparing to receive Lord Bacaro's ship and the relief supplies he promised. It never arrived. I suppose that was all part of the ruse based on what you just told me.
Yep.
Now, let's go make sure the crown is still safely locked away. The library is this way.
Oh, it's upstairs. Steve, you better hope this ain't a glass case. If this was a glass case. Ooh, lore book. Right is the faith of the Bretons. Wow.
If you're hungry, dinner will be ready.
You were running real slow at the end there. God damn it.
Damn their eyes, they ransacked the place. Let's see if the case is still here.
They're still here too.
You're too late, fools. The crown belongs to the Ascendant Order now.
I like the thing on your back. Oh, you're strong. Oh, what the hell did I just get hit with? Oh goodness, what are you doing? Whoa! You should not be this strong. Did you just die? Wait, how did... I killed you there. Your corpse is there. What? It's like, let's put 1 million in this case in the middle of the street. Nobody's gonna steal it. Oh, yeah.
No, the case is empty. But how do they know to search the library, let alone behind the shelves?
This was the case? This little tiny little thing? That was your case? It was behind the shelves, though. That, you know what? I take it back. That's a decent hiding spot, behind the shelves. Is it supposed to come out? Does it move easily? Are there, like, hinges? Or do you have to, like, work real hard?
They stole the crown right out of my own castle. How is this possible? You said Lord Bacaro is behind this. I think you better tell me what you know.
Don't say it like that. I'm gonna tell you everything I know anyway. He's a ass. He's the Ascendant Lord. He thinks he's a descendant of the last Druid King. He's after all the stuff.
If you go back far enough, most Bretons have a druid hiding somewhere in their bloodline, but so many records have been lost. How could he be certain? Regardless, why the ruse with the peace talks and the Ascendant Order?
He wants to be the Druid King. Replace the Ruby Throne with the Ivy Throne. Take over the world.
So Bacaro was behind it all. The attempts on the lives of the Alliance leaders, the death of the Archdruids, of Raval and my father.
Yep.
Wait, Druid Laurel. The staff, Laurel and Free, are in danger.
Yeah, I know. We know. We came here to get you and save the crown so we could all go together. Arabelle's gone to the Stone Lore encampment to warn Laurel.
Orlaith may have believed in a new age.
And
Bacaro is leading us toward the Green Scourge. King Cassarain's prophecy of the return of the Druid King. It predicts two possibilities. Either an era of peace and harmony, or a time of nature run amok.
Oh, what do we do?
Go to Glimmertarn and make sure Laurel and the staff are safe. I'll gather what knights I can spare. See if Captain Siravain is willing to aid us once more. I have a feeling we'll need all the help we can get to stop Bacaro and his Ascendant Order.
Siravain's still here?
Siravain is a mercenary, but she and her Gilded Blade proved themselves trustworthy against the Dread Sails and the Firesong. Since then, we've been paying her to help with the relief efforts.
Oh.
We needed every ship we could hire.
That's fair. That's more than fair. Cool. Last halt. Oh no. Ferrying supplies and wounded is one thing. Will she agree to fight alongside us again?
I won't know until I ask. And if she refuses, you'll still have House Mornard at your side in the battle to come. Now hurry, my friend. Go make sure the staff and Druid Laurel are safe.
Inside information. Spies. I see your message. Is it not showing up in the chat? Oh yeah, it didn't show up in the chat. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a, I don't know. Maybe YouTube just didn't like a certain term in there. I don't know. YouTube is being weird lately. This is why I'm glad that I have branched out. I am in both places. Both places have things that I don't like about them now. Twitch's ad structure is a tiny bit better. It's still terrible. It's better than it was when I started here. YouTube's being weird. It's always been being weird. So I don't mind branching out. As long as I get to do stuff in both places. Because I don't want to put all of my eggs in one basket. Where am I going? Glimmertarn. It's there. Ooh, I should get horse. Butter dog.
I had that nightmare again.
Butter dog will never show up in the top chat, but I see it. It's there.
Step lightly, will you?
I want speed. I can't afford it. Oh my god. Alright, I may not be able to just warp there through payment, but I can warp there using another way shrine. Where'd it go? It was in front of me. Did I run past it? Where'd it go? Where is it? Wait, what? Where's the way shrine? It's this way. It's there. It's wait. There. Here. What? Huh? Where's the way shrine? Is it here? Here it is. Okay. I'm like, why is it disappearing on the... Ah! I'm losing my mind. Is Glimmertarn? This Glimmertarn? This is Glimmertarn. We're going. It was a dog emoji. Ooh. I didn't even catch it. I was too busy losing my mind trying to find the damn way shrine. I'm going insane. Hi. Welcome to my midlife crisis.
Druidkin! Oh, thank Ifray you're here. Something terrible has happened.
What?
This way!
Did he steal the thing? Uh-oh. Oh, Laurel's here, so okay, she's fine. Crab. That's the emoji that we want. That's the emoji we need everywhere.
Rot in damnation! Lord Bacaro, he betrayed us!
Tell me everything.
Lord Bacaro and a contingent of steadfast knights arrived with their usual crates of supplies. He took me aside, warned me that the Ascendant Order was after the Druid King's regalia. He wanted to make sure the staff was still safe.
Oh, God. And then what did he do? Just smack you and take it? Like, what? Butter crab. Yeah! What'd you do then?
Lied it all. But I did just what you'd expect. He's our ally. Or I thought he was. I showed him that the staff was safe, and he grabbed it.
And then he just
ordered his knights to
took it.
hold us back. He has all three of the regalia, friend. All three.
Well, he still needs free to do the crowning, though, right? Then what happened?
We tried to resist, but we were no match for his knights. Then Bacaro displayed the regalia, proclaimed himself the Druid King, and commanded Free to follow him.
Oh.
And they did.
Oh.
That's when Lady Arabelle arrived. Wait, Stefan, is he all right?
Free went with him? Oh no. Stefan's fine. Where's Arabelle?
As soon as I explained what happened, Lady Arabelle and her companions went after Bacaro. I told them we saw him leading Free toward Ifre's path. I stayed behind to tend to the wounded.
Oh no.
But this smacks of the Green Scourge.
Oh no.
I'll go with you.
Oh no. Why Ifre's path?
How should I know how that blighter thinks? Lady Arabelle told me that he's the Ascendant Lord, which now makes sense. As soon as he revealed his treachery, his knights threw off their cloaks and revealed themselves to be the Ascendant Order.
So, he's already claimed to be the king. What happens now?
I'm not sure. Other than Orlaith, no one else has ever attempted to claim the title. At least not to my knowledge. Is it enough to just possess the regalia? Is that why he needs Free? To legitimize his claim? I'm not sure. Still, this is bad.
How big bad we talking?
In every way. Everything I know tells me the Druid King can command nature. Wield it like a tool or a weapon. If the title is taken by force, the prophecy tells us it begins an age of destruction. The Green Scourge.
You mentioned that before. Please tell me about the Green Scourge.
It's from the dream of Cassarain.
Uh-huh.
The prophecy of the Druid King. One choice, one will, one binding word, shall bless or scourge all lands. Since those lines were carved into the Telling Stone, they've become the basis for our two possible futures.
Which are?
The blessing of the Green Reward, or the curse of the Green Scourge. One ushers in an age of harmony with nature. The other predicts a world under siege by an angry and vengeful wilderness. Two possibilities. One Druid King.
What the hell keeps running back and forth behind her? What determines which of these two futures come about?
The Druids have argued about that for generations.
What's a rabbit?
From what you found at Ivyheim, it's clear Cassarain believed the reward would come when the circles reunited and selected a new king, while a usurper would summon the Scourge. A tyrant like Bacaro.
Right.
We lost Bacaro in Ifre's path. Lady Arabelle is still out there.
Thank you, Nairon. The Druidkin and I will take it from here.
Stop running! Sorry, that rabbit was very distracting. It needed to be taken down. Where am I going? Ifre's path. I'm a monster, I know. It was there. It made itself known to me. Thus, I had to destroy it. Like all beautiful things.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Where am I going? How do I get there? Can I jump? Do I go down? Is it this way? Might be this way. It's probably this way. There's stairs and everything. Oh yeah, this is the way. Oh. Oh. So what do we have
Over
here?
there. That's one of Lady Arabelle's companions.
Oh, it's Saji.
Five Claw! Oh, thank the moons! The others followed Lord Bacaro. Go and help them. Lady Arabelle is very brave. Barely recovered from nearly dying, and already chasing villains into a desolate and scary valley. Hurry, Five Claw. You must go help her.
Saji, why... First off, why are you not following them? But second, why are you standing here? Why are you alone?
Zaji decided to wait out here for you, Five Claw. Yes, Zaji waited to direct you. It is easy to get lost in such places, yes? Lady Arabelle followed the Ascendant Lord.
Sure.
Should Zaji call him that now?
You can call him whatever you want. You can call him asshole for all I care. Laurel and I will find them.
Oh, thank you, Five Claw.
That's what he
Zaji will
is.
go back to the Druid village and wait for you there. Look for Casca. She is a great tracker. If she hasn't found Bacaro yet, she will shortly.
We've got Casca with us for this. We're gonna be fine. If there's one thing Casca's really good at, It is beating the hell out of bad guys. These wolves, they're in the way. Rock and stone. That's a game that I should pick up someday. Why is it purple?
Look, that's the giant cat that accompanied Lady Arabelle.
Good to smell you, Five Claw. Rivanna thinks Bacaro came here for a purpose. He's not far ahead. Rivanna told me to wait here. She wanted to make sure that Druid Laurel or whoever came after us knew where to go. She doesn't know what the Ascendant Lord is up to exactly, but she's sure he came to this place for a reason.
So where are they?
They headed west and followed Bacaro into Ifre's path. Bacaro left some knights behind to slow us down, but I took care of them.
Yeah, you did.
Did you happen to see Zaji on your way here?
Yeah, he's fine. He headed back to Glimmertarn. He's scared. He peed himself on the way.
Now that you're here, I'll head back too. I could be more helpful at the Druid village than in a cramped cavern. You might not believe this, but sometimes my size can be a hindrance. Just make sure to bite Bacaro a few times for me.
I will bite his... something off.
The ruins
I'll bite
on the
something
western
off.
wall
I
of
don't
the
know
hall.
what.
That's got to be where everyone headed.
I had a first thought, and then I decided not to say it. Why? Why are they all purple? Why? Well, you're already dead, but have a rock anyway.
There's a druid ahead.
Huh?
Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
Over here, my friend. Lady Arabelle followed them through that door. Lady Arabelle said you'd find us. Told me to wait here and point the way. She followed Bacaro, the Ascendant Lord,
We're going
through
to the
that door
final
over
fight.
there.
He's in there.
Go help her. I'm still not sure she's fully recovered from the effects of the poison.
Zaji and Casca said you might know why he came here?
Just speculation, really. Ifre's path is a sacred place, and such locations contain power if you know how to draw upon it. Bacaro is going to need all the power he can get if he wants to press his claim as the Druid King.
What do you mean?
The Stonelore Circle, at least, will never accept his claim. Not unless forced to. Not to mention the three alliances. Bacaro is going to need more than the regalia and a small army of knights to accomplish his ultimate goal. To rule all of Tamriel.
Actually, no, the Stonelore Circle, they've been cool guys, so yeah, nobody's just gonna accept him. That's good, that's good. That's good to know that nobody's gonna be like, oh, you have the things, therefore you are our king. They're all gonna be like, yeah, you have the things, you're still an asshole. That gives me hope. How's Lady Arabelle doing, anyway?
She's definitely on the mend, but she should be resting. Running after the so-called Ascendant Lord can be hazardous to her condition in a number of ways.
High degree
Go
of
after
stabbing.
her, my friend. Keep her safe
High
and deal with
likelihood
Bacaro
of
before things
sharp
get worse.
metal intake, which is bad for the body.
All these plants were recently torn away. This door must have been hidden for ages.
We're going in. Ho! That's a face. This is gonna be it. This is it. This is it. This has got to be heading into the final arena.
That's Lady Arabelle. What's she doing?
Trying not to die.
Careful, dears, and watch where you step.
Oh. What did you do?
Now, don't be alarmed, dear, but I happen to have stepped where I shouldn't have. I suppose I owe Druid Ravana an apology. The lingering effects of the poison do seem to have made me somewhat discombobulated.
What did you step on?
A pressure plate, I think. Some sort of trap put here who knows when and by who knows who. That can wait, though. I followed Lord Bacaro in here. He met with a group of druids. Firesong, I think. He promised them vengeance against the Stone Lord.
Oh, what about Free? Ah, no, I wanted to ask the question. Damn
Now,
it.
don't be alarmed.
Where does that what about Free?
The nature spirit? Yes, they were here. I couldn't quite tell if they were a prisoner or not. Bacaro did say he needed them to talk to Ifray's path, whatever that means. You need to go after them, my dear.
What about you? You're on a pressure plate. I mean, normally a pressure plate springs the trap. It's not happening when you get off of it, unless it's a dead man switch, which doesn't usually happen in Elder Scrolls.
Oh, I agree. But that's not going to be done quickly. And as long as I remain in place, we are all perfectly safe. You go on ahead. Druid Laurel can stay here and help me disarm this insidious contraption.
This is... God, they're just tearing my companions away from me one by one with this. All right. It's just me, then.
Let me see what I can do.
Not a muscle, dear lady. Go, my friend. Find Bacaro and free.
Don't just sit there. You are not smart. You should be getting off of that. You are the dumbest bear, and I love you.
Someone approaches.
It's
Don't
me.
let them reach the ritual site.
I approach. Bear craving scratchies. Come here. Come here and die.
Dad, do not do this.
I think Free is arguing with him. That's good. Even Free isn't taking his shit. Free understands the difference between right and wrong. Could never be entirely sure of that because Free is a nature spirit. It could just be like, do I just do the thing with whoever gets all the stuff? But Free's got a mind of their own and is allowed to make decisions, so this is good. Oh, hey, you have a tree. Did you summon the tree? Nope, it's just here. And it's Angie. And it can jump like Mega Man. What the hell? Maybe don't stand in the red blue spot, Benny. Maybe don't do that. That's how you will die. Frog? Frog? Frog. Don't step on the trap, don't hang out under falling rocks. These are the rules of dungeon crawling. Okay. We're almost there. Were you just laying on the ground, waiting for me? What? What? Huh? I don't know what that was, but you're dead for it now. Oh. It's going down.
We shall start by punishing the Stone Lord.
Oh.
Servant of Ifray, come forth.
What are you summoning? Let's go find out.
Obey your king. Destroy the Stone Lord Circle and their allies.
Destroy the Stone Lord Circle and the Bethesda.
Oh, it's just one of these. It's like a beefier version of it, but it's still just one of these. I just fought one of these. Let me get out of there before you do the thing.
Here, kill the intruders.
Oh wait, there's other guys here too.
Come back here, Bacaro, you coward!
Oh hey, you're back.
An old druidic summoning chamber. I want to examine these carvings.
Damn my clumsiness. If not for the fact that we were delayed by that trap, we could have been here to help you with that creature. Then maybe Lord Bacaro wouldn't have been able to slip away.
Well, he summoned the spirit to destroy the Stone Lord druids and to deal with us, and failed in that regard, so we're fine.
I assume this was at least in part a test of sorts, to see if he could actually call forth a spirit and command it. Plus, he wanted to prove to his followers that he is worthy of the Druid King's regalia.
He's still not, but where do you think he went?
Somewhere he can further strengthen and consolidate his power, especially since he knows we're onto him. Druid Laurel is examining the stone carvings. Perhaps they can tell us something. Take a look and talk to her, dear.
These carvings tell an interesting story. Take a look, my friend. Examine the carvings.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the carvings, not talk to you.
This carving shows the Druid King binding a spirit into Mount Firesong.
Okay. That doesn't tell me much.
This carving depicts the spirit slumbering within the volcano. See the Druid King's regalia?
Okay.
This carving indicates a possible future. See how the spirit awakens and the volcano erupts? It's a warning.
I always say, when someone gives you a warning, it's best to take heed.
So he's gonna...
Ancient druids called upon the spirits of the green at their own peril.
He's gonna bind a spirit to the
Only the Druid King was
volcano.
ever able to do so safely.
And the volcano
It's
gonna
why
blow.
we abandoned the practice long ago. This is where they did it. At least where some of them did it.
He might try to bind free to the volcano. That would be bad. What do you think the stone carvings are meant to tell us?
Like so much of the ancient knowledge that remains, these carvings are open to interpretation. Obviously, we can see the spirits of the green, forces of nature in the bosom of Ifray. Then we see a spirit slumbering beneath Mount Firesong.
The way Free slumbered before awakening.
Very much so. And the spirit must be extremely powerful due to how sacred Mount Firesong
binding
is.
Free to the volcano. There's a spirit already
I think that's what the final
there.
carving tells us. Let the sleeping spirit lie. For generations, that's been one of the Firesong's primary purposes.
What does this mean?
I think Bacaro plans to call forth the spirit of Mount Firesong with the Druid King's regalia. With a spirit of that magnitude, the armies of Tamriel won't stand a chance. Go to Vastir, and tell Stefan to prepare his ships. We must go to Ifalon.
Then
if we're
to
going to stop
Ifalon we go.
Bacaro, we're going to need help. Go to Castle Mornard and rally Count Stefan's knights. I'll make sure the rest of us are ready.
Get the knights. Got it. Okay. So we need to stop him from summoning a spirit that's going to be giant volcano problems. Or he's going to summon it, and we're going to have to fight the volcano spirit. Either way, that's bad. Let's go back to town and get some knights on our cause, yeah? Yeah. Hey, who wants to fight a volcano? Everybody line up. Line up out front, in front of the castle. Okay. Everyone who wants to fight a volcano, step forward. Punch the volcano. Clump gets it. Be like Resident Evil. Punch the boulder. I'm lagging while the game loads again. Oh boy! Almost there. Almost there. I'm smoothing out. There we go. Castle Mornard. We run.
I thought our troubles were over after all the death and destruction, but something worse is coming, Feda.
I feel it too. Like
Something worse is coming. Oh. We've just been listening to those two have their little side story this entire plot. And they've never moved from that spot. Is it upstairs, downstairs, below? Okay, where is he?
I hope you'll reconsider.
Ah.
This threat endangers us all.
The Gilded Blades aren't mercenaries to call on to clean up your mess, Count Stefan.
Oi, I like you. You're gonna like this fight. We're gonna fight a whole ass volcano.
My knights are ready, but Captain Siravain isn't convinced she wants to join us in this particular fight. But never mind that. Is Druid Laurel alright? Is the Sacred Staff safe?
Yeah, Laurel's fine. Staff, however, Bacaro has it. He's also got free. They're headed to Ypsilon? Ypsilon? That's where the furries are. Let's go.
Damn it all to oblivion. At least Laurel is alright. I've assembled what knights I can spare, but we could really use Siravain and the Gilded Blades. Maybe you can convince her to help.
Oh, I'll do it.
Appreciate it. I've been banging my head against that particular wall for hours now. Remind her that if Lord Bacaro takes control of the archipelago, any safe ports she has on Galen will evaporate like a drop of water in a hot skillet.
Did you hear that? Also, how's your feast?
I can never get enough of the food you landbound eat. It's so delicious. The Lordling sent you over to convince me
She likes
to help,
bread
didn't
and
he?
meat.
My answer is the same. Why should I care about your political drama?
Well, because Lord Bacaro's declared himself the Druid King. It's where the furries are. Yeah, it's where the furries are. It's Ypsilon.
And that concerns me how?
That's what I'm calling it from now on.
exactly? If
Ypsilon.
druids want a king or not, that's their business, not mine. Sea Lord Nalos was my problem, and I took care of it. What happens on Galen next doesn't matter to me.
I'm pretty sure that the furries I know would agree to this. And if they don't, then we'll have a nice conversation about it. Oh no. Pretty sure that they would agree. They have a good they would agree to it. They would agree to it. We helped you defeat Nalos though, so you're not gonna help us back?
Just because our purposes aligned once doesn't mean we'll sail side by side forever, mercenary. We both wanted Nalos dead, and now he is. That was a win for both of us. I'd need a more compelling reason to risk my crew again.
Well, I mean, if Bacaro takes control, nowhere here is going to be safe for you.
That is certainly something I hadn't considered.
Did Stefan not say that to you?
Safe haven that the Lordling has provided us with. And what was that about allies? Bacaro is working with the Firesong?
Yeah.
All right. You convinced me. My ship is yours, for now.
So it took mentioning the Firesong and not having a safe port. Okay. Did
I
you
knew
not
you'd come
mention
around,
the safe
Siravain.
port thing to her?
Let's meet at the Vastir docks.
Did you really not think of that until I showed up? And you say you've been banging your head against this wall for hours? Starting to think that he might not be all that smart. Although him saying it could be taken as like a threat.
I don't seem to be making much
And she
progress.
wouldn't really respond well to a threat. Like, oh, you're not going to have any safe place here. Oh, you're threatening me? Well, this place isn't going to be safe for me anyway, so who do I care? What do I care? Ugh. Neither if she hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Yeah. She's very self-interest motivated. Am I going the right way? I am. So she's definitely on the short-sighted scale. Like, that I'm not surprised by at all. She was very much of just like, I'm with you to help kill this guy I don't like.
And collectors, test your wits
And that's it. And she stuck by that.
It's
Hello,
good
everyone.
to see you, dear. And is that Count Stefan? Glad House Mornard could join us, Your Excellency. Captain Zaji's ship is ready to sail. Next stop, Ypsilon.
Going on the perfect pounce. How? That's how. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. The perfect pounce 2. It's a small boat. No, that's just a boat to take us to the larger boat that takes us to Ypsilon.
Come, dear. We have plans to make.
Wait. What? Which ship is this? Hold on. Is this the Perfect Pounce too? Or is this Seravine's ship? I think this is Seravine's ship. Okay. I was gonna be like, why are we taking the dinghy from the Perfect Pounce when it's just docked here? But that's the Perfect Pounce over there. Okay. I understand.
Laurel, Ravonna, and I talked during the voyage.
It's funny, eh?
If Lord Bacaro truly means to awaken the spirit of the volcano, he's going to need to do it from inside Mount Firesong. And since he knows we're coming, he'll throw everything he has in our way.
Ooh, the final fight is going to be inside a volcano. What do you propose?
Sleight of hand, my dear. Count Stefan and Captain Siravane landed farther up the beach.
Oh, that's
while
not Siravane's ship.
allies
Whose
draw
ship is that?
attention at the main entrance. You and I will follow in their wake and find another way into the mountain.
Is there another entrance?
Laurel wasn't sure, but she thinks she remembers a cave to the right of the main entrance. Let's search around. If nothing else presents itself, we'll see where that cave leads.
Okay. So it's this way somewhere. Oh?
The Ascendant Order's forces pulled back to the main entrance into the mountain. Siravane and her pirates went after them.
Okay, she's not dead. Guess I'm gonna have to do some killing after all. Here I thought this was a sneaking mission. Instead, frog. Big frog. With a kicking attack? What the heck? That was weird looking.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Hey, Miri, you still here? Why rumble? Why rumble? Why rumble pack? Ooh. Oh, lava. Maybe don't step in that. The forbidden tomato soup. Hello? 3 of you? Oh, you fell down. Oh, no.
Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Where's the last one? There he is. Yeah. Oh, Lady Arabelle's with us. And she's kicking ass. Nice. Hello there, Ascendant Knight. You shall ascend to the heavens. And by that, I mean you will descend to hell.
These Ascendant Order barnacles are cowards. They flee at the first sign of a worthy opponent.
That's what bad guys usually do.
Alright, don't cry for money.
A lot of talk, very little actual bite. That's why it's very easy to beat up a rich guy. Oh, have you arrested? Oh, well, we'll beat you up. Oh, no, please, no, my face. Don't stand in the red stuff.
Should be just ahead.
That's how you die. It should be somewhere in here.
The cave Laurel suggested. It must be behind those vines.
Then we're going in. Mount Firesong. On the island of Yifalon. Only the hottest, most magmarific. Brought to you by Bad Dragon.
This tunnel cuts deep into the mountain. Hopefully it will lead us to Lord Bacaro.
And hopefully it won't lead us directly into just a pool of lava where we'll die.
Firesong druids, proceed with caution, dear.
The Druid King calls forth the spirit of the volcano. Soon, our enemies will perish in lava and flame.
Bacaro has started. We have to hurry.
Oh. Oh. He's gonna take a nap right in my path.
Off with you, Swit!
And a frog. A magma frog. Oh, what the heck? Magma frog does some stuff. I keep adjusting in my seat. I think I need a more comfortable cushion from a boot.
The volcano is becoming more active. The lava is rising.
Oh. Oh no. Rising lava bad. Rising lava real bad. Oh god.
Once you make it notice, style gets remembered.
Oh jeez. This is like a bad Minecraft dig. Oh, it's an elder thing. Oh. I'm okay. Oh, I'm still okay. Why did you have a mace inside of you? I'm not the first adventurer you fought. You ate the last one.
Look over there. That's Druid Laurel's nature spirit. We have to help them.
Yep.
Don't stop, my brothers and sisters. The spirit of the volcano stirs.
I've come to help you free. I do. What the heck was that? Oh god. Please die. Thank you. Hi, Free.
Friend, but the volcano spirit has awakened. Wind vortex. Must summon. Keep them back while I sing.
The lava is rising. We don't have much time.
Oh god. Oh goodness. Okay.
Bitching smart.
Volcano spirit waking up. Free. Holding it back. Okay. Bear, please. Bear, please, big hit. I'm okay.
No, friends. Step into the wind vortex.
What? Oh. Alright, bye. Thanks, Free.
Bacaro wields the regalia. He commands the spirit to awaken, and now the volcano awakens too.
Lord Bacaro truly is insane. Stay with Free, my friend. I need to warn the others.
Nice of you to just walk, no bound.
Farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
Thank you, Free. Thank you, Free. Please don't get burned. You look like you're made of leaves. What the hell just happened? What happened there? Why did lava? Where's Free? What? What has occurred here? Can I just go? Can I just go? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Lava happened. And now I don't know where anyone is. And I died in it, but I made it through. Through the power of being dead. How are you surfing on lava? That's rad. There's free. Okay.
The spirits of Mount Firesong.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh no.
Ancient pacts broken. Ancient promises ignored. The false king must pay.
How do I... Oh. There's a road. Whoa. It's Ragnaros.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
You are. Oh god! Oh, it's all on fire. I'm just gonna take that money real quick. Okay, thank you. You have awakened me too soon, Bacaro.
I can't be stopped. Not by you. Not by the nature spirit. Look how the very mountain obeys me.
The very mountain obeys me.
Of the volcano. Send your avatars to destroy my enemies.
What? Oh. Just an avatar of the actual spirit, like... But the spirit's there. What? My confusion. Oh god. Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Is it even taking damage? I don't think it is. I think it's doing a thing right now, and I can't hit it. Until I defeat you! Oh god. Money, mine. Stop summoning spawns! Gotta take out the ads. Oh! Looting corpses mid-battle. Because I am a badass. Just keep swinging. Skills. Ah, roll out of the way. Roll very much out of the way. Look at him writhing in the background, acting all cool. Alright, you're doing more stuff again. Well, summoning things to fight. Yeah, you are. There's a frog. Barry, you want to get them while I dodge fireballs? Alright, frog down. That's two. Oh, you can skateboard too? Firebenders are rad. I'm radder.
Give up, my friend. We both want the same thing. An end to this stupid war, and something better than the Ruby Throne.
The spirit is too powerful. Once unleashed, it cannot be controlled.
Spirit of Mount Firesong, lend me your strength. Give me the power to destroy my enemies.
Oh.
I have Lord, the Druid King. Soon, the alliances will be nothing but cinders and ash.
Join with the spirit. Now the volcano will follow its nature. It will explode.
What?
Over here, I will summon another wind vortex. Step into the wind before the lava consumes us.
You better move quick, because it's coming. Whee! We're going.
The spirit has been restrained for too many seasons. The false king is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
I don't know what you were trying to say. I'm running because there's lava. Oh, it's still rising. You know what? Screw this. Oh no, it's a dead end. Never mind.
The false king is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
Can you make another vortex? Can you make another vortex? Lava's rising, Free. Oh, for God's sake. Free? Now's the time.
The false king is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
Another vortex, please.
In any way I can.
Another vortex, please, so that we can jump. Oh my God.
The king is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
Is there any? I can't go anywhere.
The king is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
What we need.
Is farther up the mountain. I will help in any way I can.
Oh my goodness. Boss King is farther up the mountain. I'll help any way I can. How about fight? How about fight? How about smack this guy? How about do literally anything? I am getting hurt, Free. This has got to be the last of the guys. Oh! Thank you.
The false king is farther up the
Oh my
mountain.
God, Free, I'm gonna smack you when this is done. I am going to give you a smack across the face because you will not shut up and saying the same thing over and over again. When we know I'm on fire, I am dead. Boss King is higher up the mountain. We're going this way. Hi, I died. Again. I got lava to death.
They're coming for us.
Turns out, fighting inside of a volcano, it gets really hot and it hurts. Is the thing already dead here? Is this the way I came? Did I just go backwards? Oh. I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, it's back. I was about to say, my skill bar is gone. It's still a Bethesda game at the end of the day. It gets broken sometimes. I know it's also Zenimax, but it's also Bethesda.
Get back, you betcha!
No more ruby throne.
No more.
The Ivy Throne begins now.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Like, yeah, the war sucks, and the Ruby down is kind of sucks sometimes. You're worse. Whoa. He's doing his big man jump. Okay.
Whoa. The fury of Mount Firesong.
Destroy the shards and outlet the flow of their essence.
Destroy the... Destroy the shards. Okay. This is not a shard. This is a shard. Oh god, empowered shard. Yes. What the fuck? Okay. This fight is more complicated than usual Elder Scrolls fights. I actually have to pay attention to things. That hits hard. Oh. We have to do this.
The fire of the mountain.
Need energy to help you.
I've been at this game for 2 years. This is the last bit of story that there is. Getting through this means beating all of the DLCs. Oh god. No, that reset the fight.
Ancient pacts.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
The boss king must pay.
Do I have anything for this? Poison. Sure. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really do much. But it's something. Okay.
No more
Well, I know how it works now.
The Ivy Throne begins now.
And I need to be way more careful than that. Okay. So how am I gonna do this properly? Get out of the way. Still on fire. Don't know how that happened. Got him. Okay. It's one. Welcome to Toho. Alright, let's take out the additional enemies. Oh god, that hits.
Spirit
Oh god, something was down. Who's down? Come on, Miri! Get up! Oh god! No. We're okay. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Raider, for taking the aggro. Alright, my shield bash gives me a little bit of armor. Is there any way for that to not connect?
The fury of Firesong.
Shit. Come on, come on, come on. It's two.
Ancient promises ignored. He must pay.
Three. Second wind vortex. Okay. Holy crap. Still alive. Oh! Alright, he's at about half. Oh god. Oh no, Bear's okay. Bear's okay. Bear's okay. Bear's okay. Oh god, Toho. Oh god, Toho. Bear, you stay on him. I'm dealing with these. Thank God for Bear. Get him, Bear.
You cannot defeat me.
Come on. Oh, Miri's dead again. Shoot. Come on, Bear, distract him.
Coming for us.
Stay up, Bear.
I need energy to help. Destroy the shards and I will absorb their essence.
That's one. That's two. That's three. Oh. Lava! And Miri's dead again. Oh, God. We're okay. Oh, God. Oh, Miri didn't just die. Miri got turned to dust. Hi, have a body again? Thank you. Stop doing that.
And the mountain are one.
Oh. Yes!
You are not worthy of the regalia, false king!
The spirit of Mount Firesong fled when the false king died. The volcano has no spirit to calm it now.
No spirit to calm it? So it's still gonna erupt? You beat the ever-flowing lava out of him. That was not easy.
The false king is gone, but so is the spirit of the mountain. Without a spirit to calm it, Mount Firesong's rage will continue unchecked.
Is there no way to stop that?
Perhaps, if the balance is restored. A new spirit must fill the void in Mount Firesong's heart. I will be that spirit.
What does that mean?
It means I will calm the volcano before it destroys the archipelago. Attempt to contain most of the damage to Ipholon. But I will need your help, friend of Laurel. Friend of Free.
Oh, we're friends now. What do you want me to do?
Place the regalia to form a circle around me. Then command me to bind myself to the mountain. You are not the Druid King, but with the regalia and my willingness, the binding should hold. Then I will do what I can to quiet the volcano.
What happens to you then?
I will remain, but I will be different. As the seed becomes a tree, I shall become the spirit of the mountain, and I will slumber, as will Mount Firesong. Now take the crown and the gauntlet and place them around me.
Oh, okay.
Quickly, friend. Place the gauntlet and crown to form a ritual circle. Now Free is the spirit of Mount Firesong. Now the volcano will be still. Goodbye, friend. And thank you.
Goodbye, Free. Did it. Huh. It's done. We've beaten the last boss, for now. It's time for the last party.
Ah! Where did you come from, Five Claw? You made Zaji's heart skip a beat, yes?
The volcano
teleported.
erupted, but except for the top of the mountain, Ipholon is intact. I very much want to hear what happened, dear.
Well, Free's a volcano spirit now.
I got everyone back to the ship before the volcano fully erupted. But even so, I'm surprised we're all still alive. Care to enlighten us about what happened inside Mount Firesong, dear?
Bakaro's dead. Free took the place of the mountain spirit, contained the eruption. Bakaro was a big lava boy.
Free was able to contain all that power. They saved the archipelago, the Alliance leaders, all of us. But where's Free now? Why didn't they return with you? You said they took the place of the spirit. What does that mean?
I don't know. But they're a volcano spirit now. They're part of the mountain.
Oh, poor Free. Their sacrifice saved us all.
I don't think it's a
I'll
sacrifice.
remember
They're
them
taking a
fondly
nap.
for that. And you're sure Lord Bacaro is
They've just
defeated?
left us.
Without their leader, his Ascendant Order should fade away. But what happened to the Druid King's regalia, dear?
Oh, we used the regalia in order to bind Free to the volcano. It may have burned.
It's
it was
just as
basically
well.
just leaves.
As long as the Druids remain divided, they aren't ready for a new king. And I'm not sure how Emmerich and the others would react to another
You okay,
royal
Casca?
in their midst. Well, talk to our friends, dear. Then we should return to Bastia.
Casca's chittering. Casca's doing that cat thing where it's like... Oh. Hey, thanks for helping.
That's a whale of a story, mercenary. But I think I prefer having you with me than against me. So, at least for now, you have the respect of the Gilded Blades and their captain.
Hey, what happened to the blades on your ship? Why are you on the Pouse? That is actually a good question.
The Gilded Blades handled themselves well, as always. And when Lady Arabelle sounded the warning, we headed to the nearest ship and set sail. For me, that happened to be this one.
Fair enough.
And your spirit friend decided to stay behind? Is that true?
Yep, Free is now part of the volcano. Free is the volcano, yes.
That's intense. Can't say I'd have done the same, but I can respect someone willing to give up their life to save others. It isn't particularly the Sea Elf way, but still. I think I'll drink to Free whenever I sail past the mountain.
That actually feels like big respect coming from her. I'll take that. Laurel?
I'm glad you were with Free inside the mountain, my friend. I'll never forget what they did to save us all.
Are they gone for good, or are they, like I think, and just, like, taking a nap? Because they're a nature spirit. It's not like they can just die like that. They're part of the mountain now. Like, they're still a nature spirit. They're just in the mountain.
Free isn't gone, friend. They've just become something more. As a tree grows from seed to sapling to massive oak, so too has Free transformed. They're still with us, asleep in Mount Firesong, keeping us safe from the power of the volcano.
But will we ever see them again?
Hopefully not, because that would mean that the volcano's erupting.
Whenever you want to see Free, just look toward Mount Firesong. They're a part of it now. The spirit of the mountain. I need to tell the druids what happened here. Let them learn the last lesson the sower had to teach us. Sacrifice.
And that none of you are good enough to be king. Steve?
I'm sorry we couldn't figure another way to get out of this. Free shouldn't have had to sacrifice themselves to save the rest of us.
I mean, they're fine, though.
I'm just glad you stopped
They're a
the
mountain
car.
now.
Now maybe we can finally start
Yama.
to rebuild Galen.
It was Free's choice. They made a decision. I helped. Free's awesome.
All this death and destruction because Bacaro wanted to dig up some ancient Breton legacy.
I'm so glad I never
If I
trusted
learned
him.
anything from my time with the Druids, it's that they don't need a king or a prophecy to make the world a better place. They just need to do it.
Ooh, that's a good lesson. Don't wait for people to give you the okay. Just do the thing. Make the world better. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it. Do it. So you don't believe in the legacy of the Bretons?
Don't be silly, of course I do. But that legacy isn't crowns and gauntlets. It's people. Born of humans and elves to become something altogether new. It's magic, druids, and knightly orders. That's the Breton legacy I believe in. It's the best of us.
You're gonna do just fine as Count. You're good with the speeches. Casca?
I wish I could have been there with you when you took down Bacaro. I really wanted to rip into him and see what a traitor tastes like. Maybe next time, yes.
Yes. Gladly. Zaji?
Zaji could get used to this hero business. If only it paid better. Oh well. When you're done talking to everybody, let Zaji know and we'll sail back to Vastir.
Let's go. I'm driving. We did it. We're actually at the end. There was a point playing so much ESO that I started to think we'd never actually finish all the stories. There's like a million side quests floating around. There's endless content yet to do. But the important things that I wanted to stream was the story. There is so much to see. And if you enjoy Elder Scrolls, I do highly recommend this.
Hear ye, card sharps
and you can see those stories
Test your
too.
wits and courage in a brand
There's
new
even a card
game
game that I still haven't touched at all. And there's this guy with his
taking that
side
aroma,
quest.
folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee. You there, traveler. You look
Encoding overloaded if I'm lagging at all. It's just ESO taking up too much stuff again. I'll try to get us to an area where it's not loading so much. There we go. I think we're getting better.
I thought our troubles were over after all the death and destruction, but
There we go. I'm gonna lag a little bit probably as it loads. No, everything is fine now. Let's finish this.
Over here, my dear. Count Stefan and I have something for you.
No big party at the end of this one?
You're really making a habit out of saving the archipelago, and of aiding me. Thanks to you, we revealed Lord Baccaro as a traitor, saved the islands from an erupting volcano, and ended the threat of the false Druid King. Well done, my dear.
What about the Ascendant Order?
Don't worry about them. Without a leader, they'll quickly fade away. Now we just need to proceed with the peace talks. We're back on track and the archipelago is safe thanks to you. Now take this. Count Stefan and I wanted you to have it. We did well, dear, but the work isn't finished yet. I could use a hand if you're still so inclined.
We're gonna get the peace talks to actually start. What do you need me to do?
While I return to High Isle and make final preparations for the peace talks to commence, I'd like you to help Druid Laurel with one more thing. When you're finished, meet me at Mandrake Manor.
Okay, what kind of help?
I'll let her give you the details. I will say this, though. You've certainly made an impression on the Stone Lord Druids, dear. Druid Laurel will tell you what she needs. Just don't dawdle. Finish things here, then meet me on High Isle. We've had the Alliance leaders waiting quite long enough, and I have to make some arrangements with the Society of the Steadfast.
You're still working with them? They were run by Lord Baccaro. Do you trust the ones that are left?
Despite Lord Baccaro's betrayal, the Society has done good work here in the Sisters and back in Tamriel. I'd hate to lose that, but you're quite correct. I need to determine if the Society is trustworthy.
How?
I'll start by meeting with Captain Marguerite. The Society attracted many good people who have done a lot of good work. I won't see that die with Baccaro. I want the organization to continue if at all possible.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Alright, what do you need me to do?
Galen and the entire archipelago owe you a debt, my friend. You have my thanks.
The Druids will never forget what you and Free did to save us.
This player name? Tenalderon? I didn't see that at first. The first thing I saw was like, is that Tel Dundindo? And now I want to make a character and name them Lesser Tel Dundindo. Captain and Stefan already have partner look scars. They'll be fine. Yeah.
Lady Arabelle said she could spare you, and I appreciate the help. Before Free was taken by Lord Baccaro, they gave me something. Told me what to do with it if they didn't return. I thought Free was just being cautious, but I think they knew.
What did they know?
That they weren't coming back.
Ah, yeah.
Free gave me a pouch of soil. They said it was special. That they prepared it as part of their purpose. You remember how Free would go on and on about that. Anyway, they asked me to do something after they were gone.
What was it?
They asked me to go to the overlook north of Glimmertarn, to sprinkle the soil from the pouch there. I made a promise, and I'd like you to fulfill it with me. I think Free would want you to be a part of this. Will you help me, friend?
Yeah, of course.
Here, take the pouch of soil.
I get to carry the dirt.
There's a beautiful tree by the overlook. Tall and majestic.
I got some magic dirt.
I think that's the perfect place to honor Free's wishes. I'll meet you there.
What's special about the dirt?
Free said they spent a long time preparing it. That it was a part of them. A part of Galen. A part of the Druids. I don't know if they meant that literally or figuratively. It wasn't always easy to understand Free and the ways of a nature spirit.
Wonder what's going to come out of this dirt. It's just dirt, so it's not a seed. So it shouldn't grow a thing, but maybe the things that are growing in it. I wonder. What has Free done? Watch it be like we sprinkle the dirt and then the regalia grows out of it. Or new seeds that will eventually be the regalia. Or just a new Free. I want bridge. Thank you. I'm not even going to needlessly murder a squirrel this time.
That's the tree. Free was quite fond of it. Go ahead and sprinkle the soil around its base.
Oh!
I thought for sure something would happen, but this is wonderful. Friend, let me tell you what Free has done.
It's the regalia seeds, isn't it? Because there's 3 of them.
Did you see what happened, friend? What Free asked us to do with that pouch of soil? It's a miracle.
You need to explain this to me, because I don't know what the hell I just saw.
Of course. After everything you've done for us, I still forget sometimes that you're not a druid. Free had a special connection to the sacred seeds. They used their power as a nature spirit, as the sower, to put some of that magic into the soil.
And that means...
It means that the sacred seeds aren't gone.
Hey,
that the
I called
Druid
it.
King's regalia will return. Someday.
I'm smart.
Until that time, we'll need to protect this tree. Nurture it. I'll make sure that all the circles know. We'll find a way to do it together.
And they can all be trusted?
Trust has to start somewhere.
Okay.
But we still need to gather the elders and form a new Drafa. After that, I'll broach the subject. In the meantime, I'll commune with the tree, with the growing seeds. And I'll be here when they finally blossom.
Anything else I can help you with?
I think that's everything, my friend. Thanks again for helping me honor Free's request. I hope they find peace and happiness inside the volcano.
That's not something you hear very often.
I think you should head back to High Isle now. I know Lady Arabelle is eager to begin the talks.
Anything we can do for Free? Any last things?
Free made their decision. Without their sacrifice, none of us would have survived the volcano's eruption. I'll find time to go to Mount Firesong, to commune with the new spirit of the volcano. Sometimes bound spirits respond. Sometimes they don't.
You don't think Free will talk to you? Free will talk to you.
Oh, Free will commune with me if they're able, but every spirit binding is different. Some can communicate freely, Others can only share impressions. And then there are the ones that more or less slumber, as Free did before they were awakened.
Free did say that they would slumber, so maybe they won't respond. Oh well. Where am I going? Mandrake Manor. That's not this island. That's the other island. That's here. Can I afford it? Ooh, I can. Now I have to actually worry about affording these teleports. Being an adventurer means making enough money to at least teleport, you know, across the entire world. I don't know what Zaji's talking about. Or maybe I'm just the one that gets all the pay. Let's see. Will OBS have trouble encoding again as the game loads? Let's find out. Seems we're okay. Should be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. Alright. Mandrake Manor. That's where the party will be. One last party. One last hurrah. Until June. Whenever that expansion comes out. I forget when. I'm pretty sure it's in June. I just don't remember the exact day. It's already pre-ordered, so as soon as it's out, we're going in. Which means I'm gonna lag super hard because this game's gonna have to load a lot of people doing a lot of stuff in a brand new area.
I assure you, Lady Arabelle, I'm more committed than ever to the Society of the Steadfast's mission of peace.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Captain. Ah, good, you're back. Captain Marguerite and I were just having the most illuminating discussion, dear. Other than some misdirection at the end, Lord Bacaro never allowed his clandestine activities with the Ascendant Order to spill over into the Society of the Steadfast.
Ooh, yeah, he was doing the double life thing. Are you confident of that, though?
Yes, dear, I am. Captain Marguerite's reputation is impeccable, and I've begun to study their ledgers. Nothing is amiss. I'll get someone I trust to perform a thorough investigation, but the Society has done too much good to shut it down now.
That's good, at least. All right. And the peace talks are ready to go?
Just about. Preparations are underway at All Flags Islet, but I have a task for you. I'd like you to invite Count Stefan, Druid Laurel, and Druid Ravana for the talks. They deserve to have a voice in the proceedings. Captain Zaji and Casca, too.
Zaji and Casca, too? Wait, what? How? What? Why?
I think Zaji and Casca should get to see the negotiations unfold, but to have them participate, oh goodness no, dear.
Oh, okay, they're
invite
guests.
Stefan, Laurel, and the rest.
Okay.
And remind Stefan I'm depending on House Mornard for added security.
Where is everybody?
Count Stefan will be at Castle Mornard, and Druid Laurel
God.
should
All
be
right.
in the Vance
They're
district
here.
in
Tell me about the peace
We've
talks.
been trying to get the leaders of all three alliances to the table since...
I already know about that. Okay. Gather the allies. That's a boat to Vestir. Is nobody in the city? Oh god, one's there. One's there. Others are on Vestir. Oh god. What? Wait. Oh wait, Captain Zaji. Is that the docks? Wait, what? Where? Huh? Zaji? Zaji seems to be the closest. Somehow. Oh, I can't run on this roof? You give me a perfectly runnable runnable roof and you're not going to let me run on it? 0 out of 10. Game ruined. Can't run on the roof. Zaji should be at the docks. He's on the docks on the map. But not in my compass. The hell?
No doubt about it. How did that happen?
Where's Zaji? Zaji? Where dock? Huh? Follow this straight. Oh, maybe outside? Ah. Outside the city, but still, like, at the city. I understand why it wasn't showing up properly on the map.
Make sure the Pounce is ready to sail the moment Queen Irene calls for us.
The Pounce is ready. I could use some quiet time for a change.
Maybe you spoke too soon, Casca. Look who it is.
Hey, you want to be busy? Here you go.
Always a pleasure, Five Claw, but you also tend to bring trouble to Zaji, and more work. So what is it this time? A Periite cult? Vampire armies from deep underground, what?
I mean, we've dealt with basically all of that. Arabelle would like you and Casca to attend the peace talks as guards, and you can observe and sit quietly. I'll give you some crayons.
Zaji and Casca are invited? Well, as expected, of course. After all Zaji has done, it is only natural to want him there to observe, and to keep the Queen and the others safe. But Casca too, really? Oh, very well. If Lady Arabelle insists.
Perfect delivery. Whoever voice acts Zaji, perfect job just there. Casca too? Really? Okay. See you there, Zaji.
Zaji and Casca will leave for the islet at once, and will bring along a few of the Pounce's crew. A little extra muscle never hurts, yes?
So what do you think? This gonna work out?
There is always a chance, Five Claw. It may be very, very small. So small that you cannot see it with the naked eye, but it is there nonetheless. This one does hope it works out, though. War is a terrible business indeed.
Indeed it is. Alright, that's one. Where are the others? The other island? No, stop trying to... I just want to click the island itself. Maybe? I can't tell. The map is not helping me this time. Casca's out of the... Casca always has something to say.
You're just in time, Five Claw. We're about to head out to the Pounds. Zaji wants her ready to sail at a moment's notice.
Isn't she gonna wait until the peace talks conclude before you go?
Yes, but according to Zaji, the Queen's in a terrible mood. He thinks she'll raise anchor and leave the proceedings the first time something stupid comes out of Emmerich or Ernskar's mouth. Hence, our sudden burst of activity.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't take long. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the quest marker now on my compass because I don't know where I'm going. There's one that's pointing me back outside, but there's also one that points me there. What? That one is for Druid Renda. Stefan is below. Where's... Oh, she's gonna be there. And then the other one's gonna take me to the other island. Ah, okay, so I do want to go this way. Never mind, I don't want to be here. I want to go this way. Horse, we go. We ride. She's somewhere out this way. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like up here? Oh, hut. She's at her workshop. Hey, you want to come to the peace talks?
Friend, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you back here so soon, friend? Not another danger to the archipelago, I hope.
No, you're just going to be representing the Stone Lord Druids at the peace talks.
I'm neither an elder nor an archdruid.
Too bad.
Shouldn't Lady Arabelle invite one of them?
Nope.
Most of the surviving senior members of the Circle are deep in discussions about the Dreyfa. Very well. Tell her I'll attend the talks.
Good. See you there.
I'm pleased that Lady Arabelle thought to include the druids of the archipelago in the peace talks. As you have seen, events on the mainland reach even to our distant shores. Still, I wish we had archdruids or elders available for the task.
Again, too bad. You interested in becoming one of those, though?
Perhaps one day, but I'm much too young to be called an elder. Don't you agree?
I mean, respect-wise,
As for
not
archdruid,
age-wise.
one doesn't just receive that accolade.
I'm going to be careful about
Only
what I say
druids
there.
of immense presence and power ever achieve such a rank. Will I someday? We shall see.
I mean, you've got a pretty good... You got a good chance. You can do it. Who else do I need? Mornard... Was this Ravana or is this Laurel? That's Ravana. Okay, yeah, Laurel's gonna be... They're both gonna be on the other island. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. So let's take a way shrine. Let's do it for free this time. Instead of blowing all my money. So I probably don't have a whole lot now. I can always get more. But it'll take a little bit of time. So I'm just gonna teleport for free. Going to... Vestir. Stefan should be in the city, and then Laurel is probably outside of it. Probably. I could be entirely wrong. I could have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. That's what I think. And considering how correct I've been about almost everything with this expansion, calling the big bad very early on, I think I'm entitled to make some calls and ideas.
Rogue knights.
Never mind, they're both in the city.
Erupting volcanoes. If it's not one thing, it's another. Surely the
I was half right. I'll take it.
Taking
loading.
that aroma, folks. That's the Chef
I'm
Razi's
seriously reconsidering my decision.
Blight it all. We have to find a way for the circles to work together.
The Elder Tide are willing, but we have yet to choose new
God,
leaders.
everybody's talking at once.
And we still distrust the Firesong.
The Firesong are aware of our mistakes. We don't expect forgiveness, but we want a chance to make amends. I promise our next leader will have less aggressive aspirations.
I had a sneeze. Sorry.
Blight and damnation. Trying to get the druid circles to agree on anything is like trying to herd fawns. But you're not here to deal with my problems. Not this time. What can I do for you, my friend?
Lady Arabelle wants you to represent the Druids of Galen at the peace talks.
Really? After you just saw my negotiating skills in action?
Yeah.
Wait, you're serious? Well, why not? I definitely want what's best for my people. And maybe I can learn something watching the Alliance leaders. I'll be happy to attend.
Okay, see you there.
And just between us, the talks with the Druid circles aren't going too badly. I just lose patience sometimes. I want everything to happen right now. But flowers blossom when they're ready, am I right?
So, how you and Stefan get along, by the way?
What? Did Stefan say something? What are you asking?
She's interested.
Count Stefan and I are getting along fine. Never better. And I'd rather not talk about this at the moment, if that's all the same to you.
Is there something going on between the two of them that hasn't really been explored all that much before now? Because now I think there is. And finally, back to the castle to talk to Steve.
Was all this bloodshed really the result of a druidic prophecy, Galfin?
I'm afraid so, Feda. Sometimes religious conviction can drive even the best of us to do.
Those two NPCs, they're just gonna gossip about everything. Hello, Count Monat.
Captain Marguerite was as good as her word.
Somebody brought
Get
a
those
goat.
supplies distributed at once.
Right away, Count Stefan.
Friend, welcome back to Castle Mornard.
This is your goat?
Lady Arabelle told me to trust Captain Marguerite, and so far so good. The Society of the Steadfast restarted their relief efforts, and things have been moving smoothly ever since.
Nice.
But what brings you back to Galen, friend?
Well, you're going to be representing Galen at the peace talks.
Does she now? And what role would a minor count play in discussions concerning the greater fate of all of Tamriel? No, forgive me, friend. It's just been a lot lately. Of course I'll attend. Is there anything Lady Arabelle needs of me?
Bring a bunch of knights. Congratulations, you are now also guarding the peace talks.
Ah, yes. After all this trouble, such a request isn't all that surprising. Very well. Tell Lady Arabelle Count Stefan shall attend the peace talks with a contingent of his finest knights at his side. Will that do?
Konpeki. See you there.
How my father ever accomplished anything with the constant parade of supplicants and requests, I'll never understand. Or Archdruid Revolve, for that matter. Now I know what it's like when everyone is constantly vying for a moment of your attention.
Does it really suck that much?
No, it's not all that bad. Stressful. Rewarding in its own way. You know, I really do like making decisions that help people. And I've even gotten the nobles and druids to sit down together. Once. Maybe my plans will work out after all.
He's a good guy. You're a good skeleton. We're going to All Flags Island. Can I afford to teleport to there? Because that would make this easier. Nope. I got no money. I'm poor now. I spent it all on teleports. Luckily, there's a way shrine not too far from here. So I can do it for free. And I remember where it is this time. So I'm not going to circle this building for 5 minutes. To All Flags Isle, where we saved Stibbins yet again. Here they are.
Zaji and Casca have arrived. The party may now begin.
I love him. He's so dumb.
They should finish the peace talks first, then the party.
Yes. Peace first, then we drink.
Five Claw! Isn't this exciting? Oh, Lady Arabelle said to send you into Memorial Hall as soon as you arrived. She definitely wants to talk to you.
And so she shall. Finally, peace. Is there a whale skeleton in this castle that I did not notice?
Over here, dear. I see everyone has arrived. Well done, dear. And I did my part as well. The Alliance leaders are already downstairs.
Do you have any trouble with them?
Oh just the usual hemming and hawing. I just applied my natural charisma and threatened them with bodily harm.
She's got
the leaders do
riz.
want a word with you, though, if you're willing to indulge them.
Yeah, of course. They're just downstairs? They're all downstairs? Iren's downstairs. Ernstgar's downstairs. Ernstgar. Yep, they're all downstairs. Screw stairs. Hell yeah. Hi, Ernstgar.
There you are. And the hero of the day again. I knew we weren't done with the Ascendant Order after the assault on All Flags Islet. But I never imagined it was Lord Bacaro who betrayed us.
So are you going back to Windhelm, or are you going to stick around for the talks?
That's what my father would expect. But I don't feel that I'm quite done here yet. Nothing in my instructions covers what's happened so far. And Lord Bacaro's treachery calls into question the very sanctity of these peace talks.
So the talks are a failure then because of Bacaro?
I wouldn't say that. I came here to do a job and I think it can still be done. I plan to send word to the Skull King. Tell him I'm staying. At least as long as Emmerich and Iren agree. Lord Bacaro may have deceived us, but peace is still possible.
You are a good princeling. Alright. Will your dad agree?
He won't be happy about the way Lord Bacaro manipulated him. But when I explain what happened here, and what you did, friend, he'll support my decision. He really is an excellent king, my father. But don't tell him I said that.
I can already imagine Yoren getting the note and just being like, Bacaro is the traitor of the worst kind, but our friend and hero has saved the day again. Of course, I believe you can do the peace talks, my son. It'll be something like that.
Lord Bacaro,
only more
a villain.
drawn.
Rogue knights collaborating with druids? And what was that about sea elves? This visit to the archipelago has been one surprise after another. I owe you a lot, friend. You saved my life, and you saved my realm.
Save the realm?
I've ignored the druids of the archipelago for too long. The few I've met over the years seem, well, quaint, eccentric. I thought their insistence on clinging to the ancient ways was harmless. But I forgot about the dark roots of their tradition.
Dark roots?
The weirds of High Rock distanced themselves from politics, but the druids of old were a different breed. They used fearsome magic to rule over the early Bretons, either directly or from behind the scenes, and they jealously guarded their power.
So you're not gonna just like wipe them out, right? You're gonna like diplomacy, right? Right? Please say yes. Please say yes. You're gonna go forward with the peace talks, though, right?
Why in oblivion not? I've been here this long. What's another few days?
I kind of like.
If the Breton legacy has a dark side, it also shows courage and commitment. If Iren and Ernstgar are willing to talk, so am I. But I wonder if Lord Bacaro had the right idea.
You think he was right? Wait, what?
Oh, not about the whole Ascendant Lord and murder thing. But about finding someone other than one of us to sit on the throne. I can't imagine Iren or Yoren agreeing to bow down to me willingly, and I feel the same way. We'll just have to see.
So Emmerich's willing to put somebody above him. Just not these two. Well, we do know that because this is taking place before any of the other Elder Scrolls games, that the Empire does exist again in the future. I wonder if this is part of how it comes to be.
I like to think I'm not easily fooled. But not in 1,000 years would I have guessed that Lord Bacaro was the secret leader of the Ascendant Order.
I guessed it day one.
No one argued more eloquently for a lasting
I never
peace
trusted
than he
him.
did.
I didn't trust him at all from the very first time I saw him. From day one, I was like, secret bad guy. Smarter than the Queen. Will the peace talks still take place? And
The
she's
revelation
smart.
that these talks were merely part of the Ascendant Lord's plan to seize power makes it difficult. But as far as we can tell, the Society of the Steadfast Intentions are pure. And I think Lord Baccaro might have outsmarted himself.
Outsmarted himself by setting up peace talks that are actually going to succeed.
Baccaro wanted to prove his worth. Show us that by blood and circumstance, he was the best suited to take power. Instead, through his actions as the Ascendant Lord, Emmerich, Ansgar, and I learned that we could actually work together.
So peace is possible.
I think so, yes. I've come to believe that Emmerich and Ansgar want peace as badly as I do, and I'm willing to see where these discussions lead. We may not come to any conclusions, but isn't the possibility worth the effort? I think it is.
Your attention, please. Lady Arabelle requests that everyone join her in the reception hall.
I guess we're going to the reception. Is it party time? Do we finally get to party? Is this the last party?
Friend, may we speak?
Of course. That's a chunky shark.
Finally, we get a moment to ourselves. I did want to speak with you before Lady Arabelle gets on with the important business.
What? Are you hitting on me? What do you want to talk about?
I wanted... Damn, this went better in my head. I've never been as good at speaking my mind as my father was, or Archdruid Reval. Now, he was an orator. Sorry, I'm babbling. Let me start over. Thank you for everything, my friend.
He is hitting on me. You don't need to thank me. Just, pay me.
Now, don't start with that sort of nonsense. Of course I need to thank you. You saved us all. What kind of count would I be? What sort of friend? If I didn't let you know how much what you've done for us means to me.
Is he actually hitting on me? I was just joking. Is he actually? Thank you.
All right, I've taken up enough of your time. I know how eager Lady Arabelle is to get the peace talks underway. We'll talk later. Now go speak to Lady Arabelle and let her know everything is ready for her to begin.
Well, call me. Okay. All right, I'll go talk to Lady Arabelle. Huh. Yellow pants are not flattering on you, though.
Have I mentioned how much I detest public speaking? Goes against all my training as a spy and agent of the king. I'm supposed to hear all the important bits of dialogue, not recite them. Ah, well, before all that, I want to share something with you.
Why am I saying this? You don't need to do that. I mean, people have been sharing this with me forever. It's fine. You don't need to, but okay.
Yes, I do. As we conclude this business with Lord Baccaro and the Ascendant Order, I want you to know how much your help has meant to me. Take this as payments for services above and beyond the call of duty. Now, I have a speech to deliver, my dear.
Vexing for some competition.
We stand here today because of Lord Baccaro. What he brought together through the Society of the Steadfast, and what he tried to bring about as the Ascendant Lord. Instead of dividing us, instead of defeating and conquering us, he showed us what's possible when we work side by side. And through the courage and sacrifice of many of the people gathered here, as well as the nature spirit free, we persevered and won the day. Now to our royal guests, I say, let's recognize our friend, and then start the talks.
Our friend has performed above the call of duty. I name them Champion of the Covenant.
Not so fast, Emmerich. I name them Champion of the Dominion.
Then I name them Champion of the Pact.
Your Majesties, please. All of that would never fit on the medal. Let's just agree on Champion of the Alliances, shall we?
Oh, very well.
I can live with that.
If you insist.
They're such dinguses. I have a thing. I got a fancy sword.
Well done, my friend. Well done. The Daggerfall Covenant will not forget your actions here in the archipelago, and on a more personal note, neither will I. Now, we can get on with these blasted talks. Finally. Thanks to you.
Thank you, Bill Nye.
Let me add my thanks to all these accolades, my friend. Your courage and resolve stopped a true villain from gaining terrible power, and you saved many lives. You have the gratitude of the Aldmeri Dominion, and of its queen.
Congratulations, friend. You earned every honor the Society and the other alliances want to bestow on you, as well as the gratitude of the Ebonheart Pact. I'll get the Skull King to issue a separate proclamation. He'll be sorry he missed all this.
I wish I could have been there, but you did a fantastic job, my son.
Zaji worries about the leaders. Do you know Zaji once saw Queen Irene decapitate someone with a spoon? A spoon! Ah, well, out of Zaji's paws. But if you ever need us,
I believe it.
Casca will come running. Zaji too, but definitely Casca.
I love him. He's so stupid. God.
Peace. I wonder if they'd really do it. I've grown to respect all three leaders in the time we've been assisting them, but I know these are not easy waters to sail. Anyway, if you ever need us, Five Claw, just send word to the Perfect Pounds.
I really hope they're in the next expansion. I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss Zaji and Casca. That's it. We've done it. Oh,
Are we ready to
Servine's
begin,
still
your
here.
majesties?
I suddenly feel extremely humble.
Well, gentlemen, shall we?
I suppose we shall. We did endure much to get to this point, after all.
Then let us see how possible peace may be.
Oh? Where are they going? They exiting the room? They are. Is it a door that I can also go through? No.
For such a warlike people, you do seem obsessed with the notion of peace, mercenary. Sure, you and I learned to work together this time. But the next? We're just as likely to cross swords as break bread. That's not a threat, just an observation.
And then we'll talk with the two up here. And then that'll be it.
I assume you're off
Until
on
next
another
month.
adventure after this. Take me with you. I'm not sure I'm ready to deal with the responsibilities that come with my new title.
He wants me to take him away from all this. He's hitting on me.
No. Both my father and Archdruid have all taught me better than that. It is tempting, though, to pick a direction and just go. But there are challenges to take on right here in the archipelago. I think I'm actually looking forward to them.
Adventure, Mommy. It's been a relatively short time, but we miss you too.
This is the part of the story I hate the most, when we must inevitably say goodbye. As much as I try to avoid it, I have a terrible habit of growing quite attached to the people I work with. All that said, I will miss you most emphatically, my dear.
What's next for you?
My contract with the Society of the Steadfast doesn't end until the peace talks conclude. And who knows how long the Alliance leaders will yell at each other now that they've finally started. After that, some travel, some writing, some time to relax.
Will she finally admit it? I have to ask. Are you going to write Investigator Vale?
These accusations that I'm some clandestine writer of tawdry thrillers are beginning to rankle, dear. I understand that the next Vale novel will feature an unlikely location, a new romantic interest, and a villain of epic proportions. Or so I heard.
Am I the romantic interest? Is everybody hitting on me? Or am I just lonely? We've done it. After all this time, after wandering from... God, where did we start? From Blackwood to Pact Lands. We didn't even do the other things. I'm not worried about streaming that, but doing all of the stories, doing all of the expansions. We've finally made it all the way to here. Thank you all for joining me with this. It's not done, because there is another expansion coming out next month. I already have it pre-ordered, so that's going to happen. But for a couple of weeks, until that comes out, we're done with ESO. Unless I decide to do side quests and whatnot, but there's a million other things that I need to stream, so I'm probably going to work on them instead. So thank you for joining me with this. I'm gonna cut it off here. It's been almost 4 hours. We've done it. There will be a bunch of things coming up next week, mostly on the Twitch. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna stream here on YouTube next week, what the next thing is gonna be to bide the time until ESO comes out. But yeah, that's it. Take a look at the schedule. Whoop. Tomorrow on the Twitch at 1 p.m. we'll be continuing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And that'll be it for the week, and then I'll have a schedule out on Sunday where there will be many, many streams, many, many things coming up on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter. All the things are there. Follow me on all of those places because I'm putting out stuff on all of them. And I want to put unique things out on all of them as well. TikTok is getting the same shorts that the YouTube shorts are getting, but eventually I'd like to do some like little short form videos purely just for TikTok as well, so that there's a reason to track me on all of the places, so you get something unique everywhere. But that's where you can find me on everything. And yeah, I know it's not done because there's another thing coming next month, and I keep saying that, but we actually hit the end, and it's that feeling like when you finish a really long book that you're really invested in. And it's gonna hit me even harder when we finish the next one. I wonder how long they're gonna keep coming out with new content. As long as the game makes money, I guess. But they did a really good job. And I really enjoy this game. So thank you all for being here with me for it. Thank you for the ESO Journey streams. Thank you for being here. Post-game depression. Just a little bit. But it's not even like depression. It's like... it's fulfillment. And it's sad that it's over, but I'm happy that it happened. I don't know. Anyway, let's marinate with that for a little while. Ruminate on it. And I'll see you tomorrow on the Twitch for some Zelda, hopefully. If not, the VOD will be on YouTube later on. So with that, I'm gonna go. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.